just did there. What, do you forget that there's something there?
That there's a pane of glass here.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
I smashed Fester before you walked in. I
Oh.
thought I saw something outside the window, and I think actually it was just my reflection.
Right.
What are you, an animal? What are you, a dog? I think I saw my reflection. Oof, oof, oof. Let me bark at another dog in the mirror. Hang on a minute. I see another dog. Oh, that's me, but I don't know it. Let me, woof, woof, woof. Let me bark at the dog that I see the reflection. You boom. Roxanne.
I smashed my face into this window. It's deceptive.
It's deceptive.
Really?
You've been sitting next to that window for years. All right, it's been, about a year and a half with us, and then how many years with Mason prior to us relaunching the MJ Morning Show?
A good 3+ years.
The
Yeah.
window has not moved.
Still here.
The depth. Go ahead and bang on the window. Bring the microphone over to the window. Bring the mic over to the window. And,
Yeah. And this is what you heard.
Go ahead. Yeah,
That's what you heard when my face hit the window.
All right, go ahead and put the mic near the window again and knock it. Yeah,
That's thick glass.
Yeah, that window has not moved.
You can still see my breath prints on it.
I can see your forehead grease that that hit the.
It's
my
all of her
God.
makeup that she puts on while she's
I
driving
don't have
to
any
work.
makeup on yet. No, I didn't put it on in the car. I'm not one of those. I just put it on during the show.
What are you talking about? I've pulled next to you at the traffic light at 4th and Gandy, and I'm watching you put on makeup.
I don't know if she
What
knows
do you mean
she
I'm
is.
not one of those?
I've stopped doing that.
Okay, so
I have so much time to get it done in here. I don't need to.
I have. Oh, really? You have so much time here to put your makeup on.
I
Oh,
used
my.
to try to put it on in the car at the traffic lights to look presentable when I come in, and I'm like, I'll just do it when I get here.
See, Roxanne
First
has
couple of
figured
breaks.
out that if she
My
uses
God.
the first hour and a half of the show, especially during commercial breaks, to apply makeup, then she doesn't have to partake in our juvenile conversations that we have off the air.
Oh, I can still participate. What do you think? I multitask. This
Holy
and-
jeez
fine.
moly. Holy jeez moly. All right. You're right? Because, that was a whack. That was
that was.
That
I
was
was
a
like-
thwap.
I will tell you this, MJ.
That was like thwap. Isn't that something like out of a Batman comic or a TV show? Thwap.
T-H.
No, THWAP.
Right,
Thwap.
thwap, yes.
That was a thwap.
A friend of mine just got turned on to MJ TV and MJ, our YouTube feed, and
I'll
all
tell
the
you what,
videos we put online.
I wish Roxanne smashed your face into the window just now before you walked into the studio, Fester. I wish that was on MJTV. That'd be great.
His biggest takeaway
Yep.
was how beautiful Roxanne is.
Oh,
Aw,
He's like-
that's sweet.
He's like, hey, I got to tell you, y'all three are very ugly. But
why does every person that you try to impersonate or imitate, why does every person have this dumb sounding Southern accent?
who said dumb? Whoa,
Every
whoa.
dude, every single person that you try to pretend you're this guy, that guy, it's all the same. Hey, how you doing? Every single person, you do the same accent, the same Southern drawl every single time. Can you switch it up a little bit? Can you thwap it up a little bit?
I think I'm remarkably accurate on this one. However, I'll change it up. Good day, mate. I was looking at your MJ Morning Show YouTube channel, and you three blokes are quite ugly. But that Roxanne is just gorgeous. What is she doing walking with you three morons?
With you three wankers.
Yeah. All right, so the guy sounded nothing like either of those voices.
By the way, we could say that, but do you know, like, if you're a radio broadcaster in, like, Great Britain, that whole...
That's a bad word.
Oh, yeah, they can't say that.
Is shag a bad word too for them?
Well, I don't know if they can say shag, but, shag means to do it.
Or an awful carpet.
That would be true as well.
Yeah, the British have their fair share of words we can't throw around here anymore anyway, so.
What about torch? For a flashlight, it's a torch.
It's a torch.
Yeah.
And I actually think bloody is a very bad word.
No, it's not. No, that's not.
I thought it was a substitute for like the F word.
No, it's not. You can. Well, I think you can sub bloody for the F word,
I
but
think bloody's more of a substitute for darn.
Okay.
Oh, what a bloody mess. What a darn mess.
there is no issue with saying bloody this, bloody that. You're allowed to. You can say. All right, we're gonna have a jacked up show today, man. I'm telling you. I got a list a mile long. I got a crap load of stuff left over from yesterday. Hey, how about the NCAA championship last night? How about North Carolina blowing, what was that, a 16-point lead at halftime?
You know, at halftime, North Carolina looked like they had the whole thing locked up.
Holy frigamoly. I believe I heard that was the biggest comeback in NCAA championship history.
I did not stay up that late, but 3 points to win by 3 points must have been exciting at the end.
It was a very exciting game. And, man, North Carolina, not too thrilled. So we got some bird that doesn't exist that are the national champions now.
Man,
The Jaybird. There's no Jaybird.
No, it's Jayhawk.
I'm sorry.
By the way.
I'm sorry, Jayhawk.
Oh, which is also...
All right, it still doesn't exist.
Right.
well, what
Jaybird,
about a
Jayhawk.
helicopter?
What?
Are there Jayhawk helicopters?
Might be. I don't know.
So the fake birds beat the sticky feet.
Yeah, the Tar Heels.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Jayhawk, Jaybirds, Jaywalkers, they're the Jaywalkers. The Jaywalkers won the championship last night. All right, we're just getting rolling, folks. It is a loaded Tuesday program. It is the MJ broadcast here on Q105 early morning. Tuesday, and I just realized that Froggy was not with us for the opening of the show. I was kind of preoccupied with the fact that Roxanne, smashed her face into the window.
That was so distracting that you didn't realize that a fourth person wasn't in here?
By the way, Fester sent this link to some, I guess, a video of some kid getting smashed in the face with a skateboard. Coop, you think that's some old video? You don't think that's like certified fresh? You don't think that's new?
Absolutely not. It looks like a Facebook meme from like 2006.
It did look old. I mean, it didn't look like
it's
high
like a
quality video.
It looks like a Mondays be like caption.
Oh, Mondays be like getting smashed in the face with a skateboard. So what were you trolling on Reddit last night? Is that it? Because I think it came from Reddit,
Yeah,
right?
I was on Reddit last night, and Reddit's just a feed of funny random things, and
all kinds of stuff. Reddit, subreddit.
And this video of a ramp, a skateboarding ramp, a guy kind of jumps off the skateboard but sends the board flying, and it goes up the ramp and just hits another person right in the face.
There's some kid standing. First of all, I was like watching this skateboard ramp setup. It wasn't really a ramp. It was like some kind of small-looking miniature golf course-looking thing. I don't know what I don't know what the hell it was.
Is it like a mini half pipe?
I don't know. It was like somebody dropped a little skateboard platform in the middle of a room. That's what it looked like. And there were people gathered around. You know what it looked like? It looked like a runway at a fashion show.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, sort of like that. It was like, why is there like a skateboard dealio set up like right here? It looks kind of small. And some skateboarder was on his board, falls off, and the skateboard just keeps going straight after and there's a kid standing on the edge. And I don't know why these people are so freaking close, but the skateboard just goes blam and just blasts this guy in the kisser. I mean, just nails this. Oh, my God. And we don't know what the aftermath is. We don't know how old this thing is. We don't know if this is some kind of crazy, Coop, I don't think it's a GIF. Because it's an actual longer clip. It's not like that GIF video that just keeps playing like every second.
No, the one I have, it keeps repeating.
You have a
no.
one?
It does. However, wait a minute. I don't think I saw the same thing. Well, no, I sent you the link. So you're looking at the link that I sent you?
Yeah. Or it could just be a looped video, but either way.
I don't have any backstory on it. I don't know when it happened. I don't know who the kids are. I don't know his current condition. But I just thought it was funny. At that moment.
Oh, you think it's funny that a kid gets the pointy end of a skateboard all blasted up in his face? You think that's funny?
Not ha-ha funny. Well, it's kind of
Kid's
ha-ha
probably got
funny.
a broken nose, a concussion. He might have, like, bleeding on the brain. You think that's, oh, that's funny. Oh, that's hysterical. Oh, man, I've never been entertained this much in my life.
Okay, maybe not ha-ha-ha funny, but it's more like ha-ha-ha funny.
No, it's not funny.
I thought it was funny.
It's not funny. I felt this kid's pain. You know what? We got to put this thing on. Hey, Coop, do me a favor. I don't think it's like Mondays be like. I don't think it's one of those GIFs.
Mimi?
I don't know how old this thing is. I don't know if this has been floating around. I've never seen it. But if you think you're having a bad day, take a look at this kid that gets nailed in the face with a skateboard. My God. And it propelled like a rocket. All right, so Coop, do me, just get this thing up. And maybe even put some kind of notice. Is this Fester found this video? Is this old? Is this some kind of a GIF? Is this some silly meme that's floating around?
No, ask if it's funny.
Is this like the kid with the chocolate cake all over his face? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Which I think was Fester as a kid, by the way.
I think it was.
Yeah, the kid
Be
ate
the
his
model
birthday.
for that.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Froggy just joined us.
Hi.
Were you late because of the NCAA championship game last night?
Oh, was that last night? I missed that. I was watching wrestling.
Yeah, so you weren't here for the beginning of the show. I didn't realize it right away because Roxanne smashed her face into the window literally just as the show is beginning. Roxanne goes to look out and forgets there's a pane of glass. And what do you think it was, like an open car window? I mean, what do you? We got a power.
I realize how close and how
What do you
thick
got?
this glass
You got
was.
a power switch over there for the studio.
So usually I put up my.
Hang on, let me put it back up.
Okay, put it back up.
Okay, it's up.
Usually I put up my poster board because I have poster board to affect the room's lighting, right?
Yep.
And I didn't have that up yet. So I caught my reflection and I thought it was someone, I thought it was like an apparition outside the window. It's like, what is that?
There's somebody behind me.
What is that person out there? No, I was Froggy joking. I don't know if you heard it, but I was joking. Roxanne was like a dog that sees the reflection in a window or in a mirror, and the dog starts barking at the other dog. But of course, they're the dog they're barking at. So Roxanne sees a reflection of her in the window, is like, what's that? And then smashes her face right into the window. Meanwhile, I did check my text, Froggy, after the opening of the show. And Froggy, you had
I had a dog issue this morning.
You had to chase your... Hold on, Froggy, where's my phone? Froggy's text said this. Running a little late. Oh, you think so? You just walked in at 6:22? Running a little late?
It's a little late.
Like 22 minutes late.
Did I miss anything, really?
Running a little late this morning. My dog got out, and I had to catch her.
Little bitch.
What?
Literally.
I mean, that's,
Listen, a female dog is a bitch, right? What, do you have to, like, run all the way to, like, Hillsborough Avenue to get your dog?
No, I mean, she ran all the way down the street, and yeah, it's just a bad morning for
Who
me.
let your dog out?
I think my dumb... I don't want to say dumb, but I think my bug guy did. I
What?
think my,
Why was he
my
there so late?
exterminator, I think, left the
gate open.
the gate open.
Oh, I got you.
and I didn't know.
Ah.
And this morning, when she went to go make her morning duty,
I don't need to hear that. Yeah, I
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Hey, which version is this?
the only version, I believe.
Baja Men.
No, hang on. Let me hear it. Hold on. I'm listening. No. Shut down.
Is there a dirty version and a clean version?
No. I like the synthesizer radio version. Hold on a second. I like this version.
Who let the dogs out?
I like
This
this.
is the techno version.
Yeah, this is the club version.
I didn't know there was two versions.
Oh, there's a bunch of versions. No, this is the one we played when the MJ Morning Show, when we were on 93. This is the one we played.
You could probably hear this like at 15:09.
This is the one I like. A little synthesizer version.
Wow.
All right, so your
Play
dog
some
got
Lou
out.
Bega next?
Yeah, exactly.
Feeling
Was
it.
Mambo number 5?
Oh, now that's a hit.
Yeah, I'm
Don't you have
telling
a Lou Bega story?
I do have a Lou Bega story. Who doesn't?
What's your Lou Bega story?
When he came to perform from the radio station we used to work at,
Yeah.
he asked me what the age of consent was
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's
in Tampa or in Florida.
It's not exactly the best Lou Bega story.
that's right. I
Great.
forgot about that. Lou Bega, who did Mambo number 5. Is that in the computer coop? Do we have Mambo number 5?
Yeah, but we have this version.
Which Mambo number 5 years.
Yeah, no, I think this is the right version.
This is it.
Yeah, hang on a sec. Bump. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store.
What is he counting the age of consent?
What? But I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had
Counting the
last
felony
week.
charges.
That is insane. Where were you? Was it a club gig or where
No,
were
it
you?
was a radio station concert.
It was in the building. We were in the hallway where our studio was, and he
Right.
finished in the performing studio.
Oh, that's right. He was in the in studio performance studio on Gandhi, our old joint.
He's walking through the hallway, and I said, "Hey, Lou." He's a shorter guy, and he's like, "Hi," and he sees me, walks by, says hi to Froggy. I think the conversation said, "What are you going to be doing tonight, or what are you going to be doing after your show?" And he's like, "I don't know, man." And he looks right at Froggy. He goes, "Hey, quick question. What's the age of consent here?" And Froggy's like,
Do you think there was any note of humor?
No, he seemed pretty serious.
I don't know.
What the hell is Lou Bega doing today?
The same thing the Baja men are doing.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so Froggy, your dog got out and you found your dog. You chased the dog all through the neighborhood, and that's why you're 23 minutes late to the show today.
Yes. yes.
Fantastic. Yeah, hold on to that
Pain in
thought.
my ass.
All right, early morons in the news is coming up in a minute. Man, I got a good pile of morons. Hang on. Next, coming up here on the MJ Morning Show. First, though, Kemper. Q105, MJ here with Fester and Froggy. Roxanne, Cooper's our producer. 6:37 here at the MJ Morning Show. Again, we appreciate you spreading the word that we are back. We've been back since, what, October 5th of 2020. So we've been back for, well, it'll be going on a year and a half shortly here. But it's amazing that people are still discovering every day that we are back on the air. So help spread the word that the MJ Morning Show, just like you remember, is back. This time, though, we're on Q105 on 104.7 FM, so we appreciate it. So Huey Lewis on the news. You know the deal with Huey, right?
Oh, yeah, I know the deal. I've heard that for a while.
There's a deal?
Wait a sec.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same? What have you heard about Huey?
You haven't heard that about him? He's like in the William Dafoe category. You know, he's in the club and entertainment world with large something.
Ego?
No, but no, I heard he's like, you know, packing
Blessed?
a lot of, yeah. Thank you.
Hold on. What did you say, Froggy?
Blessed
What,
in a certain
category.
Are you talking about
body part, appendage?
Are you talking about Huey Lewis's junk?
Yes, I thought that's what MJ's talking about.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. I'm talking about his health. I thought I read somewhere that Huey Lewis, that he's got some health ailment and that he doesn't play concerts anymore. I thought I read like a couple of years ago that Huey Lewis is essentially retired because he's undergoing health struggles. I'm not talking about the size of his junk, Roxanne. What's the matter with you?
What are his health struggles? Do they have to do with the size of his junk?
No, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if that's a struggle.
Hang on.
He suffers
from Meniere's. Yeah. All right. So Fester just looked up Huey Lewis. You typed in voice. Why did you type in voice?
I knew that his ailment affected his voice.
I don't think that's true. Meniere's is you get dizzy.
Keep reading.
All right. Hold on a minute. The singer suffers from Meniere's disease, an inner ear disorder, and he can no longer hear music frequencies or hold vocal pitches. Sometimes his hearing abruptly disappears, as it did just before he went on stage in Dallas on January 27th of 2018, forcing him to cancel the show and the rest of the tour. Oh, wow. Then there's a story from the AARP, the American Association of Retired People. Yeah. Huey Lewis opens up about his hearing loss.
It's a big investigative piece by the AARP deaf staff.
Well, I thought Meniere's, which I believe is a French term, I thought Meniere's was like equilibrium. I thought that it had to do with inner ear and balance. I thought it made people like off kilter and dizzy. But anyway, bottom line is, no, I'm not talking about the size of Huey Lewis's junk, Roxanne.
Well, that can make you dizzy, I guess.
I mean,
what, draining?
Or just kind of like throw you off kilter.
What, draining all the blood from his brain?
No, she's talking about the ladies. Make them dizzy.
No, I wasn't, but that's a good point.
No, I'm talking about his health. He doesn't play concerts anymore because he's got an ailment.
Yeah, I heard he retired to a ranch in Montana or something.
Nice.
You didn't hear that. You're reading in a story right now.
No, I've heard it in the past. I'm reading about Meniere's disease. I've never heard of Meniere's disease.
I've heard of that.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so, I had a touch of that like twice in my life.
What, do you just get a touch of it?
It was like awful. I remember
affliction?
it was the summer of 1982, and I was at my grandmother's house at the Fountains, which was like a retirement community in Lake Worth. And I just remember waking up in the morning, I'm lying in bed in their guest room, and suddenly the freaking room starts spinning like I'm on the tilt-a-whirl. Or what's the one where they always played Eddie Money's Baby Hold On to Me? What's the one that's
the Gravitron?
no
the Avalanche?
No.
It is a
No.
weather force, isn't it?
It's the ride that was sort of on a slant underneath the whole, but it was underneath a roof. And it tilted. It was a giant wheel that you sat in, like a big roulette. What was that thing called?
Tilt-a-wheel?
No, I said tilt-a-wheel, but it's not the tilt-a-wheel.
Avalanche?
What is
I
it?
said
Is it the
Avalanche.
Himalaya?
Yes, the
Himalayan. Yeah, see, I knew it was a mountainy thing.
How do you know about the Himalayan?
I think I've been on it.
Yeah, 'cause-
Everybody's been on
All
that
right, that's
thing.
true. I
They
just-
have the guy that's like, all right, let's play some rock and roll. You guys want to go in reverse? Oh, no.
That's it. You're 100% right. There's a dude with a microphone. It was
Welcome
the
to the Himalaya. And they play like Rat during the ride
That's
or
what I'm
something.
saying. But I just remember it seemed that I was on the Himalayan, like as a kid, they always played like Eddie Money.
Yeah, there you go.
Baby, hold on to me. Baby, hold on to me. Hold on.
And don't forget to hold on to your rails because we're going to go crazy. Keep your hands inside the ride, kids.
What'd you say?
Be sure to keep your hands inside. Get a lot of kids losing hands around here.
What happened last week when a kid had their hands out?
Chopped it right off. He's numbsy now on the Himalaya.
You know how life is. How when you hear a song that you have a memory when you were a kid of a specific spot of where you heard that. I mean,
And
really,
it triggers it.
really weird, random stuff. Like I remember if I hear like some song out of the 1970s, I'll be like, oh man, yeah, we were passing exit 6 in Orangeburg, New York, on the Palisades Parkway, heading to the city. In 1975. I'll have some kind of flashback memory. But for whatever reason, whenever I think of the Himalayan, the ride at the carnival, it's always like Eddie Money was playing. Late 70s.
Those are that siren.
They're right there. I'm telling you, right there. Exactly. Anyway, hey, back. Oh, I got to get to morons in the news. I got a great pile of early morons in the news. But first, seriously, so it was summer of 82. And remember, because Centerfold by Jay Giles was a huge hit. And it was summer of 82. And I couldn't wait for Y100 out of Miami to play that song. I love that song. When Centerfold was fresh and new. And I just remember the room started spinning. And for like a day and a half, it was the craziest feeling. I couldn't get out of bed.
What?
The room was spinning like I was on the Himalaya. That's how that whole thing started. That's what it was like. And then it went away. And that was when I was 16 years old, summer of 82. And then I had another brief touch of it in college, my freshman year at college up in Ithaca in New York. I had a touch of it in, would have been like the fall of 84 or the winter of 85. And I had a little touch of it then as well. And I've never had it again. And I was told that I had an inner ear thing. It was someone told me it was Meniere's. And I had it twice in my life and never again. Last time I had it was probably when I was like 18, maybe going on 19 years old.
It's been years since you had Meniere's.
But I wonder if what I really had was Meniere's, but they called it an inner ear imbalance or something that just screwed me up. It was bizarre. All right, early morons in the news. Where do I start with this, man? I just got a whole pile today. You know what I didn't get to yesterday? You know which moron story we didn't get to, Fester?
Tell me.
The driving instructor pulled over for DUI.
Oh, come on.
Did you see this, or are you guys not aware of what happened?
Hold on. I thought you were going to say another morons in the news story.
Which one do you think I was going to say?
I thought you were going to say Southwest flight guy.
I just said, you're not listening to the show.
You know
I just said,
morons
did you
in the
hear?
news?
I just said, did you hear about the driving instructor who got pulled over for DUI? All right.
I'm having Meniere's disease
Yeah,
right now.
apparently so. No, we'll get into the Southwest story later on. But, this is probably not good for business. A driving instructor pulled over in the driving instructor car for DUI.
Did it have like the little sign on the back? Like
Slow warning student driver.
those signs?
Yeah.
Don't tailgate.
And it happened right here. It happened in Pasco County. A driving instructor was arrested. This happened over the weekend. And the FHP pulls him over. Allegedly busted for drunk driving, according to the Florida Highway Patrol. Yeah, the FHP's public information, folks. They said that Gregory Sorensen, 54 years old, was pulled over on US 19 south of Pasco Way, and he was in the vehicle that is all marked up as a student driver car, and the guy's allegedly driving drunk.
I've seen these cars before. I don't know if it was this specific
Yeah,
one.
I've seen student driver cars before also.
No, but this...
Oh, you mean that specific car with that specific logoing on the doors?
I think they have some in red, and this one looks like it's a gray vehicle.
The ones I see are gray, and they have "Don't tailgate" signs all over it.
Is that a Ford Fusion?
I think they're Fords.
Man, what the hell?
So at least he didn't have a student in the car with him.
It was 2:00 in the morning. No, I don't know what time it was.
It was
but
11:40 p.m.
Yeah, I don't think he's got students out.
Well, I mean, he's already committing a crime to drink and drive.
All right, kids, I'm going to demonstrate on why you shouldn't drive drunk. Now, I know that when you get your license and you got some high school weekend, Friday and Saturday night parties, that, man, you might be tempted to, drink some booze and then get into the car. Don't do it. I'm gonna demonstrate, kids, what you should not do. Watch this. I'm gonna weave and swerve on US 19, and I'm gonna attract the attention of the police. Look at me. I'm just all over the road. I'm going from left to right. Oh, look, here comes the popo. I'm going to demonstrate why, kids, you shouldn't drink and drive. You know what that's like? That's like LT. Was that the water boy?
Yeah.
LT. Remember LT? And that brings me to my next thing, kids. Don't smoke crack. Remember that? Hey, Coop, bring
Famous
that up.
line.
Bring that up. Remember LT, famous New York Giant, Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, that LT. Okay, yeah.
What LT do you think I'm talking about?
Well,
the sales guy at iHeart?
No, I mean, there are a lot of people with those initials, so it could be anyone.
Okay.
When you say LT,
there's only one LT.
When you say LT, it's Lawrence Taylor.
Gentlemen, what brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
I can't even think of another LT. Lily Tomlin?
There's no other LT.
Lamar Thomas.
There's no one, but he doesn't go by LT.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, not like Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor's LT.
Just like there's only one MJ. This one.
Exactly.
Right.
So the driving instructor, a demo for the kids? Yeah, you don't want to drive. No, there were no kids in the car. So it was what? It was near midnight? Over this past weekend, troopers said that Sorensen failed multiple sobriety tests in the field, and he had a blood alcohol content of nearly 3 times the legal limit. I mean, that's like a comedy sketch. You're a driving instructor. You're driving your driver instructor car that you have student drivers in, and you're driving with a blood alcohol of 3 times the legal limit. Listen, it's not funny, but it's like the most bizarre thing. It's a comedy sketch thing, I'm telling you, but it's not funny. Yeah. Troopers also said there was an open 24-pack of Natty Light.
Whoa.
I'm not making that up either. That's true.
The beer limit's 24, so I was following that.
He had Natty Light in the student driver car.
I guess they don't make a lot of money as a driving instructor.
The FHP, by the way, on the Florida Highway Patrol Twitter account, they wrote, quote, "Hopefully this isn't part of the driving curriculum." And then hashtag arrive alive and hashtag don't drink and drive. Some sound advice, a now defunct electronics chain. Remember? Used to be on Dale Mabry. Remember Sound Advice?
It was a good place.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, guys, I'm just trying to put this all together. Okay, so I was looking it up. Lawrence Taylor, you did know that sorry to bring up his bad stuff, but you did know he was arrested for buying crack cocaine here locally, right?
Oh, that's the irony of it all.
Yeah.
Lawrence Taylor has a long relationship with crack.
Right, and then he was in that movie the same year.
Well,
it came out the same year that he got arrested.
But he had a previous issue with drugs, which is why he made fun of himself, I believe, in the movie.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm trying to get the timeline.
But man, this driving instructor, this Pasco County driving instructor, driving 3 times the legal limit? Wow. All right.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. I have a continuation, folks. I haven't even remotely gotten to all the morons in the news. Hold on. We shall continue with the morons in the news next. The pile gets better from here, folks, here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. You know what else? and the morons of the news roll on. Oh, Rox, did you just say something as I was getting ready to put my headphones on? Did you say something?
Oh, I was just trying to, after you asked me about the Kardashians, how many there were, I was just trying to count them myself. So I count the three, Khloe, Kim, and Kourtney, and they're the official Kardashians, but then there are the Jenner sisters too, the half siblings.
No, we got to talk about Khloe Kardashian. So she's like an actual Kardashian.
Yeah, she's one of the big three.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Khloe Kardashian. She's being accused of something with her butt.
It's not the first
All
time.
right, yeah, exactly. We got a Khloe Kardashian butt accusation. We'll get to that here in just a matter of moments. Let's continue with the morons in the news. Do you see the homeless guy that ripped off a family's luggage and then he was spotted wearing their clothes?
Where did this happen?
All right, Clearwater.
All right, I thought of something like this. I didn't know this happened until you just read it.
Oh, yeah.
But yesterday, when you said you came back from the airport on Sunday night and there were hundreds of pieces of luggage just waiting, I'm like, what prevents somebody from just walking away with a suitcase?
There is nothing. I remember when I was much younger, I remember there were airports where they didn't allow you out of the baggage area until you showed your claim check. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think Midway in Chicago is like that. I remember that.
A while ago. This not currently. These days, I mean, you got to believe that there are thieves, that there are folks that just go to the airport and just decide to grab bags off the belt and leave.
And you could go to pickup. You could go just, like you're picking someone up, park your car, run in real quick, grab a bag, and then just take off right there.
I mean, most likely you're going to end up with soiled underwear and just stuff you don't want.
Unless they're vacationing in your town and everything's clean. Because you bring clean stuff on the trip.
True.
Yeah,
Dirty stuff home.
Yeah, well, I'm talking maybe some ratty-looking underwear. No, but seriously, when I was younger, I just remember at various airports that you got your bags off the belt and you were kind of in a corralled area, and it was kind of like there were not fences, but there were like barriers. And you had to show the person your claim check. They had to match your little tag to the actual ticket that was on your bag handle. But that disappeared. But I got to believe that, listen, when I think of luggage rackets, I got to believe that people are doing that, stealing luggage from the airport, just showing up and just grabbing bags, just playing like luggage potluck, see what I could get. But what I was saying on yesterday's program was I flew in late on Sunday night. Yeah, we were up in New England checking Khloe. Oh, speaking of that, guys, I got to run something by you. Hold on. Let me just make sure I get to this. Hold on a minute. Let me just mark this down. Speaking of air travel, guys, I have something potentially massively significant that I need to talk about. I got to run this by you. I've got to run it by the audience. I got to run it by the MJ Morning Show listeners. This could be monumental and groundbreaking, involving me,
Okay.
Michelle, my wife, and an airplane. All right, hold on.
You're buying an airplane.
I'll explain. Hang on. I'll explain coming up. Not buying an airplane. Coming up in just a bit. So stand by. No, but as far as luggage rackets, before we get to this homeless dude, I know that people have been busted for stealing luggage at the airport. I don't know how often it happens, but Fester, as you pointed out, I flew in on Sunday night from Boston. We got in about 11:20, 11:30 late on Sunday night. And I went to Delta Baggage Pickup. And those that listen to me, they know that our whole family, we don't check bags. We never check bags typically. When we travel, if we go away for 2 weeks, we're carry-on.
You're minimalist.
For instance, we went to the UK. We went to England. We went to England and Scotland over Christmas. We all just had our acceptable in-cabin, proper-sized roller bag, and we each had a backpack. We checked no luggage. We'll go to Italy. We'll go to Japan. I'll go to Syracuse, wherever. And we don't check bags. So you're like, well, why the hell did you have checked bags on Sunday night? Because we brought a whole bunch of stuff back in two massive duffels of Khloe's because she's like a month and a half away from ending her semester. So instead of racking up and jacking up all kinds of FedEx or UPS charges by sending boxes of her crap home, with my Delta status, I get to check like 3 bags for free.
Ooh.
So we brought 2 giant duffels back. But the point is, what Fester was mentioning again, at baggage claim on Sunday night at Delta, there were hundreds of pieces of luggage just all lined up. And it was because of all the flight cancellations and delays and people missing their flights. But bags made the flight, but people missed the flight. It was just bizarre. And Delta didn't even really have problems like the other airlines. Southwest and Spirit, other airlines, they had a ton of problems, far worse. And the Delta baggage lineup on Sunday night at Tampa International was massive, the number of bags there. But before I get to the homeless dude here, so I got to believe that there are some crooks that go to the airport and just take bags off the belt or bags that are sitting in front of the baggage office and just say, hey, no one's going to stop me from walking away with this. Who's going to not believe this is my bag? And then also, keep in mind, there have been luggage rackets with employees at the airport where they've gone through luggage and they've stolen crap out of bags, in the back underbelly of the airport. I know there were a couple of big busts at LaGuardia and JFK over the years where the baggage handlers were going through luggage, stealing jewelry. There was some famous rapper or entertainer that had like tens of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry stolen from their luggage. It was either LaGuardia or JFK. And I'm like, what the hell are they checking expensive jewelry for? Why wouldn't you carry the jewelry on?
Or wear it all at the same time. That's what I do.
What? You just wear it all, huh? Oh, yeah, Lil' Kim, right? When was it?
Is it Lil Kim?
I think that was one of the... Yeah, JFK. Lil' Kim's jewelry. Is she dead?
I don't believe so.
Lil' Kim, is she... who am I...
I think her career is.
Yeah, that might be what you're thinking.
Thank you, Coop. No, this is from 2003. Hip-hop performer and producer Lil' Kim, known for flaunting her jewelry, said someone stole $250,000 of her jewelry at JFK, including her signature Queen Bee necklace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was on her way to L.A. for the Black Entertainment Television Awards, 2003, and she had $250,000. She was catching a Friday morning flight on which she intended to carry a Louis Vuitton bag filled with as much as $250,000 in jewelry, but an error at the check-in counter caused the bag to be mixed up with 8 other bags, and it got checked, and then the jewelry was ripped off out of the luggage.
See, that's why I don't check bags, because of Lil' Kim's experience.
There you go. But listen, what launched this whole airport and baggage and luggage talk was this homeless dude, and this happened in Pinellas County here. This dude was arrested, stole family's luggage from the hotel where they were staying, and then the dude is seen wearing the family's clothes. They're like, oh, my God, hey, look at that homeless dude. He's wearing our clothes. Zoink, Scoob. Kind of sound like Shaggy there.
No,
didn't
that's from a comedy movie.
Yeah. According to the Clearwater Police, Mark Brienza, this guy found, listen to this guy's racket. This guy, Mark Brienza, according to the Clearwater Police, he found a luggage tag, a claim check from the hotel at Frenchie's.
All right, so you know what happened. The people got there early. They checked their bags in. They can't get into their room yet.
Maybe, and they're given a hotel claim check for the luggage.
It fell out of his pocket.
They drop it at Frenchie's. Again,
no.
Maybe they were attracted to Frenchie's because of the billboard with the big stone crab claws that are hanging up. You know the one? You've seen that, right?
Listen,
Yeah.
Frenchie's is a good place.
Yeah,
Got a good reputation.
Listen, I've been to Frenchie's numerous times over the years. So the family, they're at Frenchie's, and they must have dropped their luggage tag from the hotel, so it had the claim number, it had the hotel name. The homeless guy finds it. He goes to the hotel and claims the bag.
That's a scam.
Cops said that they found this Brienza guy the very next day after the victim calls 911 to say they saw this guy riding around on a bike wearing their clothes. I can't go to Clearwater Beach.
It's amazing.
Oh, my God.
This doesn't seem like a very well thought out plan. I mean, this isn't a racket. This is just a crime of opportunity.
Hey, Froggy, what are you doing over there? Because you're not I forgot you were even here.
Was it Coming to America where they go out into the street, everybody's wearing the clothes that got stolen? They're all wearing like Prince clothes and stuff. That's what it reminds you. It's like a comedy movie.
Security camera footage that the cops looked at, that the hotel showed them, it showed this Brienza guy taking the luggage. So it was caught on video. Cops arrested him. And then he said that he wouldn't tell the cops where the other items were.
Sorry.
Did he pass them out? Did he give them to some friends?
Cops, Clearwater police arrested the guy, but they wouldn't tell him, or the homeless guy wouldn't tell the police where the family's suitcase was and where the rest of the items were from the luggage.
So the family just spotted him driving by on his bike, riding by on his bike. I'm like, hey, that's crazy.
It is crazy. But listen, how, like, this is a deep scheme. You find a lost, dropped luggage tag at Frenchie's restaurant, and then you go to the hotel where the claim is from, and you go exchange the luggage tag for the bag that is being held by the bellhop in that little back room.
It's just blind luck for that guy.
Yeah, the hotel clerk didn't question why this homeless man was just
I'm here to get my bag.
What? You are filthy, sir.
I'd like to take all the booze out of the mini fridge, too, and bill it to the room.
So initially, he wouldn't tell the Clearwater police where the rest of the family's items were, but he later then told the victims where to find the items, and they were in a van down by the river.
Oh, he
Like a
wishes he had a van.
Yeah.
No, he didn't have a van, he had a bike.
A little scavenger hunt.
The bike was probably stolen, too. Yeah, so he finally told the people where to find the items. Oh, and then he said, I feel bad when he realized that the items were for an entire family.
Good.
What? If it was for just one person, you wouldn't feel bad, but you feel bad because you stole the luggage of an entire family?
He's homeless with a heart.
What did
Anyway.
he find in there? Like an iPad or anything cool, I wonder?
Most, just a cheesy-looking Hawaiian shirt that Fester would love. I don't
Cool.
listen. But most of the items that the guy stole were found, and then he also apologized to the family. Yeah. He admitted to stealing the luggage.
I'm sorry. I did it.
I'd like to let you know that I'm very sorry. I feel so bad.
I feel bad.
Is there any reason why you try to sound like Nick Nolte?
That's right, Nick Nolte.
It might have been Nick Nolte, actually.
So, have you seen his mugshot?
Nick Nolte's? Yes.
I have. Now, the guy looks like Anthony Bourdain, actually.
If I
He
told
does.
you, yeah.
Really?
He has
Oh,
this
yeah.
Anthony
Yeah,
Bourdain
handsome.
Yeah.
vibe to him.
I think it's Anthony Bourdain's brother.
This guy might be the best looking middle-aged homeless guy in Clearwater. He's really not a terrible looking man.
It looks like
Great
he's
head of hair
It
on
looks
him.
like he stole a recent haircut as well. He looks like he's, fairly. Looks like he's fairly.
Put together. He looks like he could be like a boat captain or something.
A boat captain?
If he came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm on vacation in Clearwater. Hey, I got a boat over here. If you'd like to take a spin." Okay.
What do you think? He's a captain at one of those fishing charters in the marina in
Yeah.
Clearwater?
Yeah.
He works over at Hubbard.
No, but he is a fairly presentable looking homeless dude.
I mean, all we have is his mugshot to judge him by.
Anyway, Clearwater police, they charged this guy with grand theft.
Let the bum go.
What do you mean let him go?
Come on. He
No.
apologized.
No.
He
No.
found the ticket.
All right, what's wrong? Dude, you're not a softie.
He really just
What?
took advantage of an opportunity.
He did.
Can't blame him.
It was what do you mean you can't?
I mean-
yes, you can.
He's
blame
homeless
him.
and he found a ticket
It
of
was
stuff.
It was a crime of opportunity, absolutely. But why Froggy and Fester are giving this guy a pass? What's wrong with you guys?
What if it was like just the wife's luggage and he's riding his bike in a dress or something? You know, this guy,
That'd be funny.
he had to do with what he had here. Tough life for this guy living the bum life on a beach.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat them, the more you die of a fentanyl overdose. Remember that rhyme? Was when we were kids?
Hold on, beans. I don't know if it went like that.
Why don't you repeat it?
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you.
Die of a fentanyl
Die of a-
overdose.
I don't remember kids saying that.
You don't remember that one?
The more you eat, the better you feel. So let's have beans at every meal. That was the tagline.
No, it was beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you die of a fentanyl drug overdose.
Did you know I saw a documentary about fentanyl the other day, and 4 little grains the size of sand of fentanyl can kill you. 4 little grains of sand of fentanyl.
Yeah, we've had stories of police officers.
Froggy, hold on. What are you calling the drug?
4 little what? Fentanyl?
No, it's fentanyl.
Does it matter? It'll kill you.
It does.
Fentakill.
You know what drives me nuts is like TV anchors and reporters when they're reporting on some kind of drug case involving fentanyl, and they say fentanyl. It's Fentanyl. 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 It's not NOL. It's not NOL. It's not like Tylenol. It's not.
God, you scold me more, please. Who gives a turkey
listen,
how you say it?
Because that bothers me. It's fentanyl. It's not fentanyl.
Oh, I enjoy bugging you.
Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this up is up in.
For the 2022.
Wait, who's tapping the microphone?
That's Fester.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Yes.
2022 pharmaceutical spelling bee. The first person is MJ. MJ, your word is fentanyl.
Can you use it in a sentence,
Fentanyl.
please? Can you use
Yes.
Can you use fentanyl in a sentence?
Froggy sounds like he's all hopped up on fentanyl.
Can I get the word's origin, please?
I don't think you get hopped up on it. I think it's a downer, right?
It's Latin. It is a Latin word.
All right.
The reason why I'm bringing this up
This concludes the
Thank
2022
you.
pharmaceutical spelling bee.
is it presented by Scripps Howard?
Yes.
Is it,
Yes.
is it the Scripps fentanyl spelling bee? No, listen, the reason why I'm bringing this up is up in Maine, drug agents in Maine, they found a significant amount of fentanyl hidden inside a can of baked beans.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I mean,
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hope the dog didn't eat it.
Yeah, that dog. What's the name of the dog in the Duke in the Bush's baked bean
Yes.
commercial? What if Duke is eating the baked beans and there's a whole bag of fentanyl in there?
Duke's
Yeah,
dead.
Duke's gone.
he's the only one that knows the recipe.
We got a new commercial shoot tomorrow. You got to go get a new Duke. He just died of a fentanyl overdose.
Duke's overdosing, blow into his nose.
Now, seriously, Maine drug agents say they seized a significant amount of fentanyl that was being hid inside a sealed can of beans. According to agents, man, they sealed the can with the fentanyl in. How'd they find that? That is unbelievable. So agents raided a home. They must have had some kind of intel. And they seized approximately 2.8 pounds of fentanyl worth about $3,000. The couple who lives at the home, Dusty and Jessica Bickford, charged with aggravated trafficking of scheduled drugs, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to say beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you die of a fentanyl drug overdose. That's all I wanted to say.
I'm kind of glad the guy's name is Dusty. Just sounds like it makes sense.
Dusty. All right, so that's the early edition of the Morons in the News. Hey, Michelle, my lovely wife, she gets aggravated at me. She's threatened me. My wife is now threatening me. And we had a fight over egg salad last night. We had an egg salad fight, and my wife has demanded that I don't do a certain thing, and I can't figure it out. So usually I call Michelle later in the program. So for the early listeners, I'm going to try to get Michelle on next around 7:30 when we begin the long chunk of the MJ Morning Show. No, but she's got an issue. And for whatever reason, she has warned me, like, again, not to do this. And the latest was last night involving egg salad. Hold on. I'm going to make it all make sense coming up in just a bit. Also, banking and your relationship. That's at 8 o'clock. You got to hear this. Your marriage could be dependent on banking. Seriously. That and a ton of crap. Oh, and remember I said air travel.
Oh, I wrote that down.
You did. So, folks, I'm going to have to run this by the MJ Morning Show listeners. This could be history making. This could be serious. And I'm going to need to ask you guys, the crew here in the studio, but I also want to ask the listeners, should we do it? It involves air travel. Should we do it? Yes or no? You make the call. Presented by IBM. Hang on. Back in a minute on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. I want to talk about your state. This is Q105. It is exactly 7:30. Thank you for listening to the MJ Morning Show, and we appreciate you spreading the word that the MJ Morning Show is back. Wonder how many folks are listening right now that recently saw one of the new MJ Morning Show is back billboards around the Tampa Bay area and just, oh my God, they're back. Yeah, we've been back for over a year. But it's amazing how many people still don't know that the MJ Morning Show is back.
Especially people changed all their patterns over the last 2 years.
So in the middle of the night, we have a crew going up and just putting these billboard signs up over other people's billboards. I think last night the crew put up one over like a Culpepper and Curlin billboard. Yeah, just put up the MJ Morning Show sign. Yeah, it lasts for like a day and a half before they take it down. But I'm kidding.
I mean, you can still see Culpepper's forehead behind the MJ.
No, seriously, we're paying for the billboards. But how would that be for a racket? You just go up and put up your own billboards, and how long would it be before they discovered?
How would they know? I mean,
Sounds difficult as hell.
It does, but
Yeah, do they have like a billboard auditor that drives around and makes sure that the right billboards are up?
yeah. Anyway, the new MJ Morning Show billboards, there are two versions that are floating around, and there's even more scheduled to go up in some pretty solid locations. So thanks for spreading the word for us, folks, that the MJ Morning Show is back. All right, we got a lot to cover. So 8 o'clock, coming up in 28 minutes. How does a bank situation, how does something involving a bank and finances, how does this affect your marriage? This is kind of loony. But apparently there's science that has to go along with this, and it kind of supports things. Allegedly, So hold on, we'll explain. So I'm having an issue with Michelle. This has been going on for, I think, maybe a year. I don't know what the hell changed, but something has changed with Michelle, and she gets like almost violent.
Jeez.
Can we guess what it is?
I mean,
because you gave us a clue with the egg salad.
What are the clues that I gave you that you think you might have this figure-rated out?
I think I have it figured out.
All right, what?
She doesn't want you to eat egg salad with your hands anymore. She doesn't like you scooping it out of the bowl and just shoving it in your face.
I don't scoop out egg salad with my hands.
Dude, I could see you doing that.
I mean, that does strike me as a very MJ-esque habit.
She's over it. You said egg salad. That's the only
Well,
clue you've
no,
given
because
us.
the latest incarnation of this anger issue involves egg salad, and she's like getting verbally violent.
I bet it has nothing really to do with egg salad.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Egg salad's just the latest incident.
That's the latest catalyst.
Is it the mouth noises you make when you eat it?
You know what? She yelled at me for mouth noises recently as well. You know what she always
That
says
means
to
you
me?
just don't like someone
Like,
anymore.
if I what? What? Say it again.
When someone's mouth noises bother you, it just means you don't like them anymore.
Oh my God! What are you saying?
Well, you do eat loud.
You're thinking Michelle and I have come to the end of the road? Is that it?
All I'm saying is Roxanne makes the kids sit very quietly when Doug chews because she wants to listen. All right, I still love you,
Michelle's thing is, but no, it's not about mouth noises, but that does bug her as well. And she'll say to me, "I don't want to hear what's going on inside your mouth." That's her line. All right, I got to get her on the phone here. Ladies and gentlemen, the early Michelle wake-up call, and I had a new idea. You know when I call her and the phone rings? Instead of like keeping the sound up of the phone ringing, I'm thinking that when I dial her, instead of the phone ringing, I play this from now on. What do you think?
Ooh, she's going to like that.
You're going to try to dig yourself.
And by the way, that is Michelle actually snoring. How long ago did I record that?
You need to stop that.
I gotta stop what?
Like a deckhand.
What the hell are you doing, man?
What?
Seriously.
You're going to call your wife and put her together on some kind of confrontation here that she has with you or some issue, and you're playing the only audio clip I ever think we played that she demanded we never play again? The audio that you...
I think it's hysterical that when I make an early wake-up call to her, that instead of the phone ring, that I play the snore. It's got almost the same pace. If you think about it, when you... Hang on, I'm going to try. I'm going to demo it right now. Hang on. Watch this. 813... Oh, geez, I forgot my freaking phone number. Hang on a minute. It's my landline, so I got it. Right.
We all understand the similarities between a phone ringing and Michelle waking the dead with her snoring. But MJ, you shouldn't play it.
Oh, I think it's perfect. Hang on.
No.
All right, hang on a minute. All right, so instead of that, I do this.
Oh, I can't even listen to it.
Instead of that, it's that. What do you think?
That is so invasive.
Does she wake you up with this at night?
Hello?
Hello.
Michelle, hang up right now. You don't want
Just
Oh my
don't
God,
even
I'm
listen.
gonna kill you.
you don't want any part of this.
Hang on a minute. Listen, I just thought it was perfect that when I call you, that snore that I recorded like sometime last year of you sleeping, the snore, it almost has the same pacing as the phone ringing.
Ha ha.
All right.
Ha ha.
Funny like a clown.
What am I, funny? Funny like a clown?
Just like a clown.
All right, so, Michelle, I know this is sort of on the earlier side to call you, so this is an early morning treat for our early listeners here at 736. I just told the crew that something has happened like in the past year, and you've threatened me on multiple occasions, and it came up again last night. And I'm... What?
Threaten. It's
Yeah.
a very strong word.
Yeah, no, you have. All right, what have you threatened me with, or what have I approached you with? And I'll say, hey, I'm going to send you, and then you'll...
Don't send me anything.
But you've gotten, like, verbally violent.
Because you send me the worst emails. You just forward me junk.
All right,
Why?
so what am I talking about? What have I...
Recipes.
There it is. All right. So you heard what she said. Recipes.
Oh,
Yeah, so you send her recipes that you want her to cook?
No, he doesn't even want me to cook them. He's just like, hey, did you see this? Okay,
Oh.
the chances, first of all, the chances of me seeing it are pretty high because we have pretty much kind of the same feed going on when it comes to that kind of stuff.
So I'll get something cool in my feed, my news feed, and it's like a great hack for this or the best so-and-so recipe you've ever had.
Sauerkraut to chocolate cake recipe. That's the best ingredient ever. Blah, blah, blah.
Hold on.
The sauerkraut and the chocolate cake. Didn't we talk?
We
Yes,
talked about
we
that.
talked
Yeah, we
about
talked
that.
about that like last week, I think.
Right.
Michelle, are you saying that MJ sent you an egg salad recipe just to have something to talk about?
Yeah, it's just needless, like mindless, blah, blah, blah.
Sounds like someone needs to get blocked on email.
That's what thank you. I said to him,
She did.
give me one more thing, I'm going to block you.
My wife said she's going to block
Easy to do.
she's going to block my email address. No, the latest was last night. While doing show prep, we're watching the NCAA championship. We're watching the Jayhawks and the Tar Heels, and I've got my Surface. Oh, by the way, I love that Surface.
Nice, huh?
I'm telling you right now, Don, the
No, it's
owner.
Dan.
No, it's Don.
No, it's Don.
It is
I
Don.
was being
That's right.
cagey.
Yeah, Roxanne was cagey and being slippery, and because Roxanne knows Don through a friend and didn't want to use his real name, which I still can't figure that out. Remember, Don from Team Logic IT, he does all kinds of like internet security and computer work for businesses. You know, big focus on small and medium business. It's Team Logic IT. And when Roxanne was having the computer problem and like half of her letters on her keyboard wouldn't work, we got notified that Don from Team Logic IT, he notified us, was it email or was it on the text line?
Text.
It might have been texting that he wanted to bring Roxanne a brand new laptop. And he brought in the laptop that very morning.
Talk about customer service. Boom, right there.
Brought in a brand new LG laptop for Roxanne since her keyboard stopped working like half the letters and she couldn't text our listeners back. And then Don comes in and then brings the entire crew brand new, latest generation Microsoft Surface tablets.
He was really like Oprah giving away cars.
He gave us the Surface Pro 8s, which they're amazing. And I'm using it now. I'm leaving my laptop in my office. I set the thing up. The Surface, it's a laptop. It's Windows 10. They want me to upgrade to 11, but I don't want to mess with 11. I'll stick with 10. It's solid. And man, I'm using the Surface that Don gave us, and it is tremendous. I love it. So I'm sitting watching the basketball game with Michelle last night, and I'm doing prep. And suddenly I come across the greatest egg salad recipe ever, the secret to making Augusta National Grade egg salad.
What was the secret?
Well, it's a combination thing, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
No, he didn't read it. So he wants me to read it.
He just saw the headline and he's like,
Oh,
what's
so
the
one
rest?
of those?
So I say to Michelle, hey,
so
I'm
annoying.
going to send you this egg salad recipe. And then she whips out the thread again that, don't you dare send me another recipe. I'm going to block you. My wife is going to block my emails.
She should.
This is just junk email that you're forwarding me for no reason at
But
all.
also, you love egg salad. And Michelle makes a really good egg salad.
Then why do I need a new recipe?
Because maybe this is like, taking it up a notch. Who said that? Let's take it up a notch. Bam! Is that the same guy?
Was that Emerald?
Was that the notch and the bam guy, the same dude? I don't know.
I think
I
that
don't
was
know.
Emerald.
I know that stuff pissed Anthony Bourdain off, though. He hated all that gimmicky chef crap, though.
Yeah.
Why don't
Yeah.
you just review the recipe and then you can decide for yourself, like, oh, hey, did you know that if you add, like, I don't know, pickle juice or something, you might, make your egg salad, then that'd be something to say. But instead, you're just like, hey, I'm going to forward you this email about, Augusta something.
The egg salad sandwich is a staple on the Master's concession menu, but the club would no sooner share its recipe than it would reveal its stimp readings. What the hell is that? Is that some golf crap? Not to worry, we've got a pretty good idea of both. So this article is like revealing the secret of the Augusta National, I guess, famous egg salad sandwich. So you're not interested?
No.
Would you be interested if he actually took you to the golf tournament and you ate it at Augusta?
That might be interesting.
I wonder what's so great about it.
Well,
then you can read it and you can give me a little, summary.
Well, but soft, what yolk through yonder boiled egg breaks? What the hell does that mean?
See?
Pardon the bad Shakespeare, but the point is this: beware of boiling your eggs into oblivion. So you don't want to boil your eggs too hard. That's one of the secrets.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
You can't boil your eggs so
Surprise.
the yolk inside is like a marble coming out.
Michelle, it's Worcestershire sauce. That's the secret ingredient. Worcestershire sauce.
Or pickle juice, whatever. Mhm.
I got a secret ingredient. This is a fancy pro tip.
Yeah.
Is Michelle? This is just you and I talking. Tarragon. It's got to be fresh.
Yeah. See, everybody has a little tang. Everybody wants a little something extra in their egg salad.
So you don't want to see the recipe?
I don't need to see the recipe.
Michelle, I'm looking at it right now. It's eggs, celery, mayo, vinegar, onion powder,
And Worcestershire
salt, and
sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. Listen, I have a terribly inappropriate joke, and the punchline is Worcestershire sauce. So next time I see you, remind me, Michelle, and I'll tell you.
All right, while I have Michelle on the phone,
Yes.
guys, have I intrigued you with something that we've never done and that I need to ask you, the MJ Morning Show crew, and even MJ Morning Show listeners, should we do it? Do you have any idea? I teased this a couple of times this morning, and it makes sense to talk about it now since Michelle is involved. Did I give any? What hints did I give?
I'm so confused because did you give the hint about the plane or is
Yes.
that something different?
No,
okay,
it
same
is.
thing.
It involved a plane, you, and Michelle.
I have a guess.
Should we do it?
Froggy,
It's-
there's only one
It's
guess.
never been done before.
Should we always?
Should
well-
we do, folks? This is
Oh my gosh! I've just been begging you for 27 years.
this
Okay.
is potentially huge.
Okay,
Wait a
so
minute,
the three
hold
of us
on.
are going to say it at the same time.
Hold on.
I don't know what it is.
Wait, stop for a second. What did you mean by you've been begging me for 27 years?
Oh, it's the running gag every time we get on a plane.
Oh, the Mile High
Yeah,
Club.
that's
the
the
only thing-
guess.
only
That's
thing
the
we're thinking.
guess.
That's what we're thinking.
That's my guess.
Oh, that's your guess?
Well,
Yes.
you said we've never done this
all right,
before in
all
a
right,
plane.
all right, everybody say it together.
What?
Mile High Club.
That was awful.
I didn't think
No.
that was it.
What did you think
What-
it
what do
was,
you- what do you-
Froggy?
what do
I thought you were gonna go up to that on that gravity plane and fly around.
Where they
You
do
know,
like
where
the
you
big
go
loop?
up and then they do a big loop and there's no gravity.
No.
What else could it be?
They were going to do it on the gravity plane.
All right, guys, this is bigger than the Mile High Club.
Ooh.
This is bigger than Michelle and I, like going back to the cramped lavatory in the back of the plane and, having our way.
Just do it in your seat like the civilized people.
Right? I know.
Just put a blanket over you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, there's a Southwest guy. Did you see this?
Yeah.
You see the latest story with this? Oh, my God. All right, hold on.
Pervert.
Right? All right, we got a Southwest Airlines perv. This story is awful. And the guy's attitude is crazy. All right, folks, this is groundbreaking. This is potentially massive, humongous breaking news. What could Michelle and I possibly have airline-wise in our future that we've never done before? Ever! Nobody knows?
I don't understand.
All right, here's what's going on. We went to Boston last weekend to then drive up to New Hampshire to see Khloe because she had a spring soccer game.
Right?
We're going again to Boston this Friday night because Khloe has another, this time a Saturday night soccer game. And then the following weekend, there's another spring.
Well, it's 2 weekends away.
Yeah, it's not this weekend, it's the weekend after next. However, we bought our tickets for obviously Boston and back to Tampa last weekend. Reasonable fare. We've got another reasonable fare for this weekend, but then we went to book our seats. And, listen, Delta's my airline of choice. I like Delta. Listen, I also like Southwest. I like JetBlue. And we go to book the third weekend, like 3 weekends in a row, we'd be flying up to Boston. We go to book, and I guess it's like an Easter thing or coming off of Easter weekend.
Yeah.
The fares were nuts. It was going to cost us Michelle and I, to fly to Boston and back $2,000.
Oh, so
What the? $2,000 to fly like regular economy. And that's what I do. We always buy economy. I always buy regular coach seats. And with my Delta status, if I get upgraded, I get upgraded.
So how much are normal tickets?
it should be. Listen,
$300
Michelle.
for coach.
What? Listen, 150 for each way per ticket, $300.
Right.
That's not bad. So
Right.
$600 round trip. But for whatever reason, not this weekend, but the next weekend, the fares are through the freaking roof.
So you're going to charter a plane?
No,
Thank you, Roxanne. It's a great idea.
no. Guess what? Chartering a plane would be more than the $2,000 to fly Delta coach.
$2,000 is a lot of money in some situations, and not a lot of money when you're renting an entire plane.
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm not renting a plane.
Okay.
No. What else, airline wise, is potential? Michelle brought this up.
Stowaway.
No. Who just gasped? Was that you, Fester? You have no idea. All right, I got to.
Stowaway is a better answer than mine. I mean,
The-
are you going to try to board like a weather flight or something, or a government flight?
Nope. Even worse.
Oh, are you going to do a jump seat like with a flight attendant, and you're going to try to be their guest?
Can't do that. You have to be an airline employee to sit in a jump seat.
Is
No.
the Red Cross sending a plane
No.
over to Europe or something, and you can catch a
No.
leg? What?
Flying from Tampa to Boston, Michelle suggested.
I know.
What?
The Concorde.
Concorde doesn't fly anymore, and it certainly didn't fly from Tampa to Boston.
Oh, no. That was a good guess.
Are the Rays playing the Red Sox? Maybe you can get like a
there
press
you go.
credential.
Yeah.
Get on the team plane. No, guys, are you ready for this?
I'm out of ideas.
And I need to know: should we or I'm going to phones on this? Ladies and gentlemen, here's the big revelation. You don't have to wait any longer. Michelle suggested there's a halfway decent fare on Spirit. We've never flown Spirit. We have stayed away from Spirit like you're guaranteed to get Ebola.
You're not a man of the people if you haven't flown Spirit. You need to fly Spirit at least once.
I'm genuinely pissed off at you right now.
Why is that?
Because Spirit has like hundreds and hundreds of flights every day. People, they go up, they come down, they're absolutely fine.
I don't know. Listen, I saw a bunch of folks on the news at Tampa International. They're sleeping in the airport for a week because they can't get out because Spirit doesn't have a lot of flights, and they canceled a bunch of flights. And some people, seriously, there are people that were supposed to fly out like on Saturday or Sunday, and Spirit can't get them out of Tampa until like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week. So Michelle suggests that Spirit, we can fly on Spirit for like $200 each way. It would be a total of $800 for us to fly Spirit
on Easter weekend.
Is that Easter? It's not this weekend. It's the next weekend. So that's why fares are, I guess, all jacked up.
And I think you can bring like a personal item the size of a thimble that you won't get charged for.
But also for $200, Michelle, don't they nickel and dime you? Don't they? So you pay $200. I think that's expensive even for Spirit.
You son of a gun.
Yeah, pay
the other airline's charging you $2,000 and they'll give you a can of Coke. They nickel and dime you. It's a $200 ticket.
I get to carry on a carry-on bag without getting charged $40 to put a little piece of luggage in the overhead bin. Because doesn't Spirit nickel and dime you for everything?
Everything beyond. And I think even once you buy your ticket, then you have to buy your seat as well, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, folks, here's the deal. I want to go to phones. Should Michelle and I fly Spirit Airlines, not this weekend, but the weekend after this? Should we fly Spirit to Boston for the first time ever on Spirit Airlines? Yes or no? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. All right, first of all, what's the call in the room? Froggy, should Michelle and I fly Spirit Airlines for the first time ever?
Well, just for the experience. It's like sleeping with a midget. You know, you have to do it.
What?
For the novelty.
What?
For the story.
All right, you say yes. Fester, yes or no? I know you're going to say yes because
I'm against you badgering Spirit Airlines.
don't they have like lawn chairs instead of regular seats in there?
No, they have
Those would be comfortable.
They have bungee cords instead of seatbelts.
All right, so you're saying I should fly Spirit for the first time ever?
Yes.
Roxanne, yes or no?
Yes, we can talk about it.
Coop, yes or no? Oh, look at the phones. Every line is jammed here.
I only fly Spirit. So, yeah.
Every line is ringing. All right, go answer the phones. Give me some calls. Festa, bring up the call screener.
All right, bye.
No, Michelle. I'm
I'll listen.
going to keep you on a conference call.
gosh,
Just-
Michelle, what do you have to do?
Just stay for a second. All right. So the question is, should Michelle and I fly Spirit Airlines for the first time ever in our lives? 800-990-1047. And yeah, listen, they might put me on a no-fly list because, I haven't been that kind to
You keep
Spirit.
this crap up, you're absolutely right. They're going to flag you at the gate.
Well, because we've had all the horror stories about people getting, nickled and dimed.
There's horror stories about every airline.
You want a glass of water, $9.
No,
Would you
You want to go to the bathroom, $7.50.
Would you rather pay $9 for a glass of water or sit next to the guy on Southwest who gives you free baggage?
You want a seatbelt that works on Spirit? That'll be an extra $5.
Son of a bitch.
I'll take the broken one.
Yes, Rox.
Okay, definitely you are you can be a little bit of a meddler, so I am a little concerned that there might be a fight that might involve you.
Oh, God.
On Spirit?
Maybe.
Okay.
If someone's
All right.
not following a rule,
All right,
you're kind of like a,
When do you fly up? Do you fly up on the Friday or the Saturday?
We would fly up on not this.
The 16th and the 17th.
The
is
next
the
week. Yeah, the next weekend.
Would you fly up on Friday?
I think we'd fly up on Friday. Michelle, what do you have us on that weekend? Would it be a Friday or
It'll
Saturday?
be a Saturday morning. There's a 5:40 a.m. flight.
Oh my God, a 5:40 a.m. flight.
Oh.
everyone will be drunk from the night before on
Sure,
it.
that's going to be a treat. That's so. All people still with needles hanging out of their arm. On Spirit, they're going to ban me from the airline. There's MJ. All right, let me go to phones on this. Michelle, stay on. I got your conference call. Hi, good morning. Les is in Newport Richie. Should Michelle and I fly Spirit for the first time ever? Yes or no?
No.
What?
I'm doing Lyft, and I have a customer here. When you first came out with this segment, you talking about how much it was, and I said, you should try Spirit. And you came out with Spirit, and I'm like, look, he came out with Spirit. She's right here. She'll vouch for me. I said you should try Spirit because $2,000 is too much.
Oh, it is. Listen, because the fares are nuts for the, I guess, the holiday weekend or whatever. But when is Easter?
I do Lyft. I'll drive you up there for $2,000.
I do Lyft.
Yeah.
Easter is April 17th.
Yeah, so I guess we're getting nailed with Easter weekend. All right, so wait a minute. I should fly Spirit, yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought you said no originally.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but then I thought I was off again. I was like, yeah, why not?
All right, I got you as a yes. Thank you, buddy. No, the point is I don't want to take like a day and a half or 2 days to drive. I don't want you to drive me in your Lyft. All right, let me grab Tina's in Lakeland. Hey, Tina, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Should Michelle and I fly Spirit Airlines for the first time ever?
I say yes.
Why do you say yes?
Because I've always flown Spirit. We used to live not in Florida, but when we came here, we always used Spirit. Never had any problems, never paid for my seats. Yes, you pay for luggage, but listen, at the end of the day, paying $800 as opposed to $2,000, listen to your wife.
Well, also, I guess the thing with Spirit over the years was it's not the current CEO, but I think he has the same mentality. But the previous CEO, I read an interview where he said, yeah, we can do whatever the hell we want to our customers because our fares are low.
When you're comparing it against a $2,000,
but I thought that sucked that they can treat their customers as bad as they want because they'll keep coming back because they have low fares. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But with the low fares and the price club, I've paid $400 round trip for 4 people.
Yeah, you're so misguided on this.
All right, thank you. I appreciate the call, Tina. Why am I misguided?
The guy said, you know what the business model is. There's no secrets. You know everything.
I don't like someone telling me
They paid the $2,000.
We can hose our customers. We can treat them as bad as we want. They'll keep coming back. Where else are they going to go for low fares? That was like the Spirit CEO's quote in an interview that I read.
Pay the $2,000 on your precious little Delta, then please do the commoners a favor and free up the Spirit seats for them.
Shauna is in Winter Haven. Hello, Shauna. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning. How are you?
We are well. What do you want to suggest with Michelle, me, and Spirit?
Absolutely not.
Why?
No.
Tell me.
My husband refuses to fly Spirit because they are never on time. Their flights are always canceled. I have a cousin stuck in Florida right now who was supposed to fly home yesterday, and now she can't fly home till Thursday.
See, I told you that there's a bunch of folks at Tampa International. You got like a family sleeping on the floor for the better part of this week, waiting for a Spirit flight for Friday. They're sleeping in. It's like that movie with Tom Hanks.
And if you try and
The
call
terminal.
Spirit right now, they're on hold for 5 hours.
All right.
All right, so you say no to Spirit. All right, thanks for the call, Sean. I appreciate it. Let me grab Greg in Lakeland. So, folks, I'm asking the question, should Michelle and I, because they have a decent fare for Easter weekend, should Michelle and I fly Spirit Airlines for the first time ever in our lives? Folks, you, the MJ listener, this is in your hands. 800-990-1047. Let me grab, looks like Chris in Lakeland. Hi, Chris. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Yes or no?
Nah, tight ass, you need to go ahead and just pay your $2,000 and fly Delta. Don't worry about these people bullying you into flying on the Commoners Airline.
But it's a slice of life. He's got to experience it.
Hold on, Chris, did you call him
He don't need no experience. He just went to Egypt. That's all kinds of experience he got there.
Yeah, for real.
I love this guy.
Chris, did you just call him a tight ass?
Yeah, MJ. We've known him for how long now? I mean, I was listening when the first show was on back in '94 all the way through.
Oh, yeah, MJ and BJ, then MJ, and
Exactly.
yeah. All right, thanks for the call, buddy. Appreciate it. And thanks for your loyalty all these years. It really means a lot to me. Let me grab Amy's in Clearwater. Hey, Michelle, feel free to chime in. And Michelle, would you like... Michelle, go ahead and say hi to Amy, Michelle, and ask her the question. Go ahead.
Hey, Amy, should we go ahead and fly Spirit to see our daughter?
Yes, I fly Spirit. It's not bad, really. It's okay. I've done it every month. It's okay.
But their airplanes look like a giant bottle of French's mustard.
Agreed. And the howdy just really is real appealing.
Whoa! What's the howdy?
They got a howdy painted on the wings of the plane.
Oh, really?
What's
All
a
right.
howdy?
Oh yeah. Oh, really. It's not the best, but it's okay. For the money, I do it all the time. I can go round trip sometimes to Detroit for like $63. So you pay $10 or whatever, $15 for a seat. I don't take clothes, so it's because I have clothes back here and in Detroit, and so
I don't take clothes. I ride naked on Spirit.
All right. You would definitely get kicked off.
All right. Hey, thanks for the call, Amy. I appreciate it. All right, listen. Right now, Fly Spirit is winning by like a margin of 2-1 over the nose.
One of the texters says, don't fly Spirit. My son took him 2.5 days to get from Tampa to Phoenix.
Oh my
What happens in those 2.5 days that you're just committed to Spirit? You're just going to stick with them? Like, I would go to another airline at that point.
You can get one of those Lime scooters downtown and get there that quick. Let me grab Jenny in Tampa. And then I got to give out the MJ Money Machine in just a minute. Let me grab Jenny in Tampa. Jenny, you're on with the whole crew, and Michelle, should we fly Spirit for the first time ever? Did I lose Jenny? Oh, hang on a sec. Do I? Yeah, Jenny, you there?
Absolutely not.
Okay, there's Jenny. Why shouldn't we fly Spirit, Jenny?
I've had not one but two awful experiences. You couldn't pay me $1 million to get back on that plane ever.
What were the bad experiences?
So my birthday, I live in Tampa, and I went to, my parents live in Boca Raton, and I was taking a flight from Boca Raton, I think it was Fort Lauderdale Airport, to Tampa Airport on I think it was like a Thursday night.
Yep.
I literally spent my birthday in the airport. Nothing was open because they said there was technical difficulties for 6 hours. I could have rented a car and got to Tampa.
Oh, in 3.5 hours.
Then I lived in Boston.
Yep.
I'm a nurse, a traveling nurse.
Mm-hmm.
I used to fly to see my husband every weekend. And I used to always go JetBlue, and then I couldn't go JetBlue for some reason, and I took Spirit. I spent the whole freaking weekend in the airport.
My God.
To try to get home for 3 days. No way can I ever take that. And then the plane sucks.
All right.
Fine. You put me on the do not fly list for them. Awful.
All right.
Never do it.
They're on your no-fly list.
She wants to be on their no-fly list.
Thanks for the call. Appreciate it. All right, hang on. Let me give out, folks, right now, still, though, the tally is that Michelle and I should fly Spirit.
We stayed at that Fleabag Motel that time, so for your
hold
brother's
on.
wedding.
Yeah, hold on. Let me give out the MJ Money Machine. This hour's word is much. That's much. M-U-C-H. Texted nationwide to 45911 before, quarter after, that would be 8:15, for a shot at $500 cash. Or if you enter it on the Q105 app, you could win an extra $10,000 here on Q105. Much, M-U-C-H. Again, the nationwide text line, 45911. All right, a couple more calls, then I got to move on here. Greg is in Lakeland. Greg, you're on with the crew. And Michelle, should we fly Spirit in a couple of weekends for the first time ever?
Yeah, I've flown Spirit a lot. I have family, I have relatives up in New Jersey still, and I would fly Tampa to Newark all the time. The thing you got to do is you have to mentally prepare yourself for the fact that it's Spirit. And yes, they are going to nickel and dime you, pay for your bags up front, pay for that checked bag up front, just be done with it.
I don't check a bag. I'm just getting. We're bringing Chloe's bags back though with all of her college crap. All right,
yeah,
so
but even when you do a carry-on, they ding you for the carry-on.
Yeah, I know.
So just check the bag. You get a bigger bag.
How much do they charge you for the carry-on?
It's like if you do it when you buy your tickets, they hit you like 20 or 25, and then it's like another $5 more if you try to do it at the gate.
Oh, jeez. All right. Gotcha. All right, buddy. Thanks for the call. All right, a few more. Carrie is in Port Richey. Hey, Carrie, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Should Michelle and I fly Spirit Airlines for the first time ever?
Okay, I think Michelle needs to fly so that she can get there to see your daughter. But I'm thinking you might want to go ahead and fly your Delta because I think you may just end up in jail.
What? Why would I end up in jail?
Because just listening to all your comments this morning, I'm thinking that whoever said it before, you're going to get into an altercation with somebody.
Yeah, that was me.
You're not going to make it there to see your daughter.
All right, so I'm putting you in the no column. All right, two more calls, and then I got to move on here because I got the whole relationship and banking deal and has to do with marriage, folks. Maybe, Michelle, you ought to hang out for that as well. David is next on the MJ Morning Show. David, should Michelle and I fly Spirit for the first time ever?
Oh, no. I got a question for you. Do you like licking doorknobs on Motel 6?
Oh. Do I like licking doorknobs at Motel 6?
Then don't fly in Spirit, man. I'm telling you. You're going to regret it.
What? All right, do me a favor. Explain licking doorknobs at Motel 6 with...
Literally, you just show up and you start licking doorknobs. That's how flying with Spirit feels like.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
Come on,
what
dude.
an analogy.
What a thing to tell the germaphobe here.
Just don't do it, man. Don't do it.
All right. Hey, we're tied up now, folks. We are tied up. It's 5-5, yes or no. Michelle, this is going to be the tiebreaker. The next call, the last call I'm going to take is Kyle in Temple Terrace. All right, Kyle, you have the final word. You are the tie-breaking vote on whether Michelle and I should fly Spirit Airlines for the first time ever. Go, Kyle.
Yes, absolutely. I love Spirit so much, I got their subscription service.
What the hell is that?
It's called the $9 Bear Fare Club. I moved out to Dallas, Texas, and you pay $100 a year. You fly to Tampa to Dallas, $45 for the weekend, and it's great. You get the carry-on included.
I've heard of that club. Yeah, it's like a low rate club.
Yeah, I don't think that club is going to affect me for a couple of weekends from now. All right, Kyle. Listeners say yes. Very close vote, though.
All right.
All right, thank you, Kyle.
MJ, I have a completely different question for you.
Yeah.
What is your pain tolerance on the money?
Well,
to go to Boston and back.
$2,000 for Michelle and I to buy coach seats on Delta for that busy holiday weekend. That's too much.
On Orbitz,
Right.
I just found a Saturday, April 16th, 7 a.m. direct.
Yeah, on what airline?
Delta.
Okay.
On then return 7:24 on Sunday.
Right.
Get in it just before 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
You have your status to get free bags.
Yeah.
13 large, 1340.
It's 1,300. It's too much. We ought to.
That's the difference.
That's what it costs to go to Boston now on
that's
Delta.
the difference. I mean,
You
it's
just
not,
can't
Well,
do
it was $2,000.
It's not the $2,000. I get you 1344 and 38 cents.
Oh man. All right, Michelle, we got to talk about this when I get home, okay?
Listen, this fare is not going to be good all day, MJ. Listen, if you need it, you got to decide now.
Hey, Michelle, can you hang out for a minute? Because
I'm hanging up.
No, because this has to do with couples and banking.
Okay, well, I'll listen to it.
All right, I'll hang. All right, goodbye.
Take it under advisement.
All right. No, hold. Just stay on the phone for a second. Just hang on. No, just hang on a minute.
Michelle, do you want me to put your info on these two flights? 1344, fly Delta and back?
No, Michelle.
I think the fact that you have an early flight, a 5:45, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Hey, Michelle,
what be sitting there? There's not gonna
Hey, Michelle, what do you make out of this? This was my little promoted item for this morning at 8 o'clock. Couples with joint bank accounts last longer.
True.
Why do you say true? Why do you immediately say true?
Because I think that people who trust each other to share their bank accounts, it's they're obviously going to be trusting, and that trust extends beyond that, right? So
But they're saying that commingling finances in some cases is a contentious issue. Whether you should combine finances can be a make or break in a relationship. But apparently, the research shows that couples that financially combine, and if they have a joint bank account, that the couples stay together longer, that they last longer, and it actually builds a better relationship. This is according to a brand new study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. I've heard of this. This is like a real medical journal, and from a psychological standpoint, if you want your relationship to last, you ought to have joint finances, because there are couples that are dating for years, or there are couples that are all fiancéed up good. Like, listen, you've been fiancéed up for what, 8 years now?
I think 7 almost.
Whatever. You're not married. So, but the psychology says that couples that have joint bank accounts, that they actually stay together longer.
I must have read that wrong. I thought it was the opposite.
No. Couples with joint bank accounts last longer, according to the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology.
Secret bank accounts.
Roxanne read that completely opposite.
So, wait a minute. My question is, do you and Dig Dug, your fiance of nearly 8 years, do you guys maintain joint finances? Do you have a joint checking account, for
I
instance?
told you how our finances work.
Can you...
Give me money.
What?
That's what I just said.
What did you say?
Give me some more money. I need more money. That's it. That's how our finances work.
Do you have separate finances, or do you have joint bank accounts?
We have totally separate. Everything is separate.
Everything is separate?
Not a thing together.
What about the house?
It's mine.
You hold the mortgage on the house?
I own the house.
You own that?
Yeah.
Does he pay rent?
That's why I say give me money.
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. We're learning new crap. Froggy, why are you saying, oh, my God?
I just imagine Doug handing her a check every month.
Do you have to,
and her being like, hey, you're late for rent.
Yeah. Do you have to collect rent? Dude. Hey, Michelle, why are you laughing, Michelle?
I'm collecting rent.
Michelle, doesn't this remind you out of the Woody Harrelson scene out of Kingpin?
Oh, yes, it did.
Hey, you're late for the rent.
So, Roxanne, seriously, how does Doug pay you for the rent then? Does he pay half the mortgage every month? That's a yes or a no.
Well, it's a no because
he's a freeloader?
No, he's not a freeloader at all. But
a bum.
How much is your mortgage a month?
I can't believe you're asking me that.
What's wrong with
How
that?
much is yours?
Yeah,
I don't have a mortgage. I paid off my place.
I don't have a mortgage either.
Where are your taxes this year, MJ?
I'm just being honest. I paid off my mortgage.
Well, I don't have a mortgage either.
Yes, you do have a mortgage.
No, I don't. I own my house.
What are we doing?
All right. So, but you paid for the house, and Doug lives there for free?
Well, he doesn't live there for free,
I mean,
obviously.
He takes out the trash.
But you have separate bank. Does he pay the electric bill?
Okay, first of all, I want to establish it's not a freeloader at all, but we do keep everything separate.
Wow.
And the reason is because we have too much going on. We haven't had time to combine things.
Too much going on.
They haven't had time to get married in a decade.
Exactly.
Okay, they got a lot going on.
Got a busy life.
She's got Thin Energy complete commercials to shoot.
Well, listen, if you go by the science here, couples with joint bank accounts last longer. You guys are separate on everything. You guys are not going to last.
Sometimes he'll just write me checks just for fun and just write for believing in me. So how's that? That's like a nice...
All right. Hey, Michelle, before I let you go, before I let you roll, Michelle's upset that the Tar Heels lost last night. And really, the only reason why you like the Tar Heels, the only reason why you wanted North Carolina to beat Kansas last night was because we're from Virginia, and Virginia is right above North Carolina. Is that correct?
No, that's because North Carolina has the best biscuits and barbecue.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Kansas City barbecue is much better than North Carolina barbecue.
No, it is not.
You know what?
No.
Biscuits and barbecue should have sent those Dorothys home, and they didn't. And it was a disappointment.
You are wrong. Kansas City barbecue. Well, I don't mind it. I don't mind KC barbecue, but dude, North Carolina. And
the pulled pork with the vinegar sauce?
Yes.
And the hush puppies compared to Kansas City?
No, I want.
Get out of here.
Michelle and I love the watery, vinegar-based, spiced-up barbecue sauce. That would be like what? Is that Western Carolina, Michelle?
Watery sauce.
It's the vinegar-based sauce.
The Lexington style.
Dude, let me tell you, that North Carolina barbecue is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. But Michelle was a little upset. Yeah, the only reason why, because she likes North Carolina biscuits and she likes North Carolina barbecue, wanted the Tar Heels to beat the Jayhawks, and well, the Jayhawks came back from the biggest halftime deficit in the history of the NCAA championships. What was the score? 72-69. So, all right, Michelle, love you. I'll see you in a little bit. All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, sweetie.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us for 40 minutes.
I know. Tell me about it.
All right, so long.
Bye, Roxanne.
See you later.
All right.
God.
I'm perplexed. I've got an item here that has just perplexed me. Customers were rude to the staff in the restaurant, so the restaurant just shuts down. Everybody out. We're closed.
Yeah. Get out. Everybody get the hell out.
You ever heard of that happening?
No, but I support the restaurant.
And then staying closed because you're punishing. This is nuts. This is out of Milwaukee, and it's Skinny Vic's Diner and Coffee Shop.
Who wants to go to a restaurant named Skinny Vic's? I want to go to Fat Vic's.
Yeah. Let's go to Anemic Al's restaurant tonight. No, they're closed. Let's go to Skinny Vic's.
I want to go to Fat Frick's. Skinny Vic's Diner and Coffee Shop. Close the whole place down. This is crazy. So they shut down after the customers were rude to the staff, and they wanted to send a message. The restaurant shut down for the rest of the day, for a whole day after customers were not nice. And we're going to show them. We're going to. You have the audio from the TV, right? This is from a Milwaukee TV station. This is from WISN ABC 12 in Milwaukee.
Yeah, MJ, I support the right of the business owner here. If these people are going to
roll the audio. Listen to this.
Order up! Sizzling, flipping, serving.
Cakes are down, my eggs are already in. Look at me, I'm good.
Tuesday in West Bend at Skinny Vic's Diner and Coffee Stop, it was hard to steal 5 minutes with owner Vicki Lenners.
You're so busy that you have to chop pineapple and talk to me. Every day is crazy, maybe because we're so short-staffed.
It's going to be about 15 minutes.
4 women trying to keep up as the line grows.
We don't have a dishwasher. I don't have a buster. I don't have a host.
The chef says it's been a constant struggle to get workers post-pandemic.
Chefs, career servers, they were all forced to go find something else to do.
Sunday, she says patience ran out. Tired of rude customers, she shut down her diner and posted this sign on the door.
What happened? How did it get that bad? The fact that
Go back. Go back and hit pause.
She shut down her diner.
Stop.
And
all right, right there. We are understaffed severely, just like she posted this on the door of the restaurant.
Yeah.
We are understaffed severely, just like everywhere. My staff chooses to be here to serve you. Unfortunately, due to
mistreatment
towards them, I have closed for the rest of the day. She wrote a sign with a black Sharpie and posted it on the door.
All right, and so everybody's clear, Skinny Vic is not some gangly man named Victor. It's a woman who's very slender, and her name is obviously Vicky. Or
Exactly.
Victoria,
What are we going to say, Rox?
The customers were so rude. That's why she did it.
She did. That's the point. That
posted this sign on the door.
What happened? How did it get that bad? The fact that they have to be snapped at just the small snide comments, like the rude
All right,
comments.
Stop. All right, small snide and what, customers snapping at the staff? Oh, it sounds like this lady's got a thin skin. I'm sorry.
All right, it sounds like she's at her boiling point there after weeks and weeks of this. She's open every day.
But who snaps at people?
Oh, I don't snap at people.
Oh, when you're a server, you get people that raise their hand,
hold on.
or they
What's
you
wrong
think
with raising your hand?
All right, hold on. Raising hand is okay. Getting snapped at. All right, now listen. Keep
it's
in
the
mind.
impatient raising hand.
All right,
Is there a difference?
All right, folks.
Yeah.
Coop, our producer, he has extensive experience working at Carrabba's,
Yes.
Olive Garden. Where else?
Oh, well, that's as far as restaurants go.
All right, so you've been snapped at.
Oh, I've been snapped at. I've been, hello, excuse me, from across the restaurant, which is also pretty rude because people don't realize you're taking care of 4, 5, maybe 6 tables at a time. But some people think that you are their only person, their only customer. So it does get a little, heated in there and you get annoyed easily. And, like Fester said, like sometimes you reach your boiling point.
All right, at Carrabba's or Olive Garden?
Well,
hold on. Which place had the ruder customers on average?
Oh, Olive Garden.
Yeah. Okay.
Olive Garden.
All right. And what is the
Oh, my gosh.
What is the rudest thing that ever happened to you when you were a server at Olive Garden?
Oh, well, I think it was like Mother's Day, so it was like super busy. And this table was just like so demanding, and they wanted to taste all these wines. And I mean, I get it.
Oh, yeah. When I think of wine tasting, I think of the Olive Garden.
Exactly. And like, you were supposed to sample the wines, but.
Right.
After 3 or 4 samples, you kind of get a little impatient and you're like, okay, listen, are you just looking for the free samples or do you want to actually buy a glass of wine?
Yeah, they're trying to get lit on the free wine. They don't want to pay for the wine. They want to just drink all the samples.
You drink enough samples, you're going to get to where you're going.
Well, how big is a sample?
It's about an ounce.
It's like a wine tasting.
Yeah, it's a little part of the glass.
I mean, any place that gives out free breadsticks and salad as their hook to get you in there, those people are going to be rude as hell.
Anyway, should the lady have closed her diner down? You cut off your nose to spite your face? You got a couple of rude customers, so you jack your revenue for the whole day?
You know what? It's a mental health day. It's what it is. Hey, listen, we're tired of all these damn people. We're closing, and there's reason behind it. It's not like you just called in sick. Somebody was rude first.
Well, she knows she's down to X amount of employees. She better not make them mad, so she's trying to show their support for them.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Skinny Vic.
All right, moving along. I mentioned which celebrity's butt earlier today.
Khloe's.
Khloe Kardashian.
The Kardashian.
Yeah, don't confuse it. It's not my daughter's butt. So, Khloe Kardashian, you see what's going on here? Khloe Kardashian has been accused of getting butt implants. And she's denying that it happened.
She's always had a big derriere, hasn't she?
Well, the deal is she shot some video or took some pictures, and she's doing some exercise maneuvers. And people looking at the photos and the video, I guess, they swear that they could see implant lines. And she tried to say, oh, no, that's just the seams on my leggings. She's accused of having butt implants now because of this workout clip that she posted. And she's addressed the accusations and this workout video clip. And people are saying, quote, oh, my, this is an actual quote, OMG, you can see her implants when stretching. A second layer of her bum on top of her bum, wrote one user on Instagram, which sounds like it's a British user by using the term bum instead of butt.
Here's the video in question.
All right, this is it. Look. Hold on. You see that? Look at that. So hold on. Right at the beginning, when she does like the, is that like down dog? What is that position she's doing?
Downward dog.
Yeah, she's doing like the downward dog thing, and she's in this tight fuchsia getup. And look at this. Look right there. Look
Right there.
Right there. Look at that. People are saying it's like she's got a plastic frisbee on top of her butt cheeks underneath the lycra tight as can be fuchsia pants she's wearing.
You know what's kind of strange? You have to watch it again from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because the front part of her, lower part of the leggings, that looks puffed out too. Maybe that is the style of the leggings.
I don't know.
It looks like she took a Rubbermaid salad bowl.
Exactly.
And just put it on her bottom.
It does.
Way different than she used to.
It looks like she has like a small trash can lid or a frisbee.
Yeah, it does.
That's in her butt. Hey, Coop, you got to get this video. We got to post this, and you got to take a look at it. It looks like she has some kind of a latex or... Listen, my brother's a plastic surgeon. He does butt implants.
Okay, to refute this, all she would have to do is show the leggings that she was using and be like, no, they have this sort of butt implant.
It's a seam.
Hey, Fester, can you send this? Can you email this to my brother real quick, and maybe we can call him up?
Sure.
All right, let me give you the email. Let me write my brother's email, and maybe I can get him on the phone. Drew at
Gmail.
No.
I'm opening my.
Oh, okay. Drew.
A couple years ago, I was at a party in Miami, and I was looking around the room, and all the women, every girl had like the tiniest waist and like the biggest, nice, round, plump booty, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like everyone in Miami they must have some great workout secrets or.
It's all
whatever.
plastic surgery.
And that's what my girlfriend was there. She's like, no, those are all fake butts. And now I know someone who recently got their butt done, and she looks amazing. But now that I see that, I'm like, oh, this is what the enhanced butt looks like, because it's just life. Like if you're thin, you're not going to necessarily there are anomalies. You're not going to necessarily have huge boobs and a huge butt if you're thin.
I am looking at that video, and there is something foreign in her butt. All right, it's a refugee. She's got
there's something not naturally occurring.
I'm telling you,
on that caboose.
When she bends down, and she's got the nerve to tell her followers, "Oh, that's just the seam in my Lycra spandex tight workout pants." There's no seam there. There's no seam where the thing shows up in her butt.
Why do people examine Kardashian pictures
Did you send it to my brother?
I did.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get my bro on the phone. My brother, Dr. Drew, who is a plastic surgeon. Hang on. Let me see if he's available. All right, 8:23 here at the MJ Morning Show. Thanks for listening, folks.
Hello.
Hey, Drew, it's your bro. I am live on the air. Are you driving, or are you at a place where you can look at your phone?
Well, I'm at a place where I can look at my phone.
All right, do me a favor. Fester just emailed a link to your Dr. Drew at email address. All right, so Fester just sent you a link. I need you to look at a video of Khloe Kardashian's butt. And she's bending over in tight fuchsia workout spandex, and people are accusing her of having some kind of a butt implant. And she's saying, no, I don't have butt implants. That's just the seam in the Lycra workout pants. And there's no seam there. So let me know when you have the link and see if you can look. Look at the very top. It looks like somebody put a Frisbee on top of her buttock, underneath the Lycra.
Well, I got to tell you, if the email was from Fester, it probably went straight to junk.
I check your junk box then.
Yeah, check your junk,
Right,
Drew.
Drew, do you have it?
Let me look.
I sent it to your Dr. Drew one. If you have it. I got to get a read on this, because if anyone's going to know what a butt implant looks like, it's my brother, the board-certified plastic surgeon.
So far, no junk. It probably went to terminally.
All right. Well, hold on. Fester, what email address did he send it to?
Dr. Drew.
Hold on, write it down. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no. So DR Drew, right? DR Drew at .com. Exactly. All right.
Huh?
What's the first letter of the at?
Oh God.
Maybe you could Google it.
All right. Drew,
at the M account.
I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. I'll resend it from my account, and I'll call you back later on. Okay.
Yeah.
Fester, you can't even send an email properly?
Hold on, I'll go back to my email. I'll show you.
Hold on. Let me send emails.
I told you it went to terminally useless. I don't have that box.
All right, I'm going to punch you in the nuts, Drew.
Yeah, it's DR, D-R-E-W.
The first time.
Yeah, looks like it's right. Looks like it was sent properly.
Yeah.
All right.
So what is it? DR, D-R-E-W at, what's the next letter?
I'm
the first, it's an M.
It's an M.
It's also on MJMorningshow.com. If that's easier, I just put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, it's also on our website, Drew. If you want to go to MJMorningshow.com, it's up there.
Let's just give out his email address.
I'm not giving out his email address.
How many people possibly going to email him?
Drew, I'm going to move on here, but I'll call you back later on. But look at the video, and we'll call you back later on to get an assessment, okay?
I'm going to be pretty busy later on.
Well, listen, I'll call you back in a few minutes.
What's the website?
MJMorningshow.com. Take a look at the video. It's up there now. And then call me back on my cell, and then I'll call you back live on the air. But I got to get a professional opinion on, does Khloe Kardashian have a butt implant? Because she says no, and her fans that are watching this video saying absolutely, there's something foreign in her butt. All right, so go to MJMorningshow.com, and then just call me when you're ready on my cell phone, all right?
I'm at MJMorningshow.com. Who's MJ?
Exactly.
Hey, Coop, where is it on the website?
It's the top row.
All right, it's the top row on our website. You should be able to see. And what is the what's the description, Coop?
Khloe Kardashian denies butt implant allegations.
That's pretty easy to find.
It's pretty easy to find.
Pretty wordy.
Pretty easy to find.
Well, it's actually longer than that. It's a Khloe Kardashian denies butt implant allegations after workout video.
Yeah. All right, well, there you have it.
All right. So my wife just sent me another picture off of Chloe's Insta, and it shows the seam on the pants that she's talking about.
My gosh, look at her butt.
And it looks pretty convincing.
Convincing what way?
Look at that, Roxanne. It doesn't look like a surgery scar. It looks like a seam in pants.
Yeah, those I've seen pants like that.
It looks like exactly what Khloe is saying.
Listen, guess what? She photoshopped that.
Oh, Jesus.
So she to cover up the accusations that she had butt implants. They Photoshop everything.
I mean, you zoom in on it.
Why don't you just find an old photo of her from years ago and compare it to now? I'm sure it's out there.
You know, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll end up doing. All right, Drew, listen, I'm going to let you go because I got to move on here. But listen.
I still don't see that article on the website.
Well, maybe your internet's busted because Fester did say that. Hey, I'll call you later on, okay?
Yeah. How about you get off of Cricket Wireless, Drew?
All right. No, but seriously, you think it's beyond the Kardashians to cover up the lie to then Photoshop what looks like, oh, yeah, look at the seams. I don't see the picture that your
I've
wife...
seen those pants before with the seams.
I don't know.
They make your butt look...
Enhanced,
yeah.
I don't know if I'm buying it.
I saw Froggy wearing them, and he looked good.
My butt's flat, man, and it helps.
These helped a lot. I was like, damn, Froggy, look at that.
Hey, speaking of celebs and speaking of plastic surgery, did you see the Madonna video? What is going on?
I sent that to you, didn't I?
You did. Oh, you know what? You sent it to me, but I also saw it because it's floating all around. I saw it. It was like a big story on the New York Post yesterday. You have got to see the video. And, Coop, you got to get this up as well. Listen, we play a lot of Madonna here on Q105.
What happened to her?
Madonna's certainly an 80s staple. You've got to see what did Madonna do to her face?
You just have to watch the video. It's like she did a lot of stuff to her face.
She did everything. It's like she walked into the restaurant, looked at the menu, and said, I'll take it all.
Everything.
But she's looking freaky.
She's looking like that cat-like over plastic surgery. She just keeps trying to put more filler in her face.
Froggy,
it looks like to me.
Froggy, look at this picture of Madonna.
This is Madonna. Look what she's done to her face. What's your immediate reaction?
Oh.
Yes. It is crazy. Madonna's bizarre TikTok video is causing concern. Fans are concerned that she's like going through some kind of crazy dysmorphic situation.
She looks like Octomom. Remember Octomom?
Oh, yeah.
That one picture, she's turning into her.
Nadia Suleiman.
But people are asking, what the hell has Madonna done to herself? What is going on here? And, Coop, do you have the picture up at MJMorningshow.com yet?
Working on it. Hold on.
All right, and then we'll get the video up.
She looks like a cat lady, kind of.
Man, but you have to ask, what plastic surgeon would... I know that people go in with demands, but there are plastic surgeons that say, no, I won't do that to you. That's not going to look right.
Well, you know, she must have, if you look at the photo, she has no wrinkles, no lines, no sagginess. Everything is tight. So she must have that's what she's looking for. And that's what you get.
That is odd. It's almost like a human had a baby with an alien, and that alien could sing really good 80s songs. And that's what Madonna looks like right now.
Man, it's crazy. We'll put this also up at MJMorningshow.com. There is a picture that I took on a recent flight, and I forgot about it. On my flight back to Tampa after Egypt, remember I flew back from Cairo to JFK, then I got on a Delta flight from JFK to Tampa. And it wasn't this past weekend, it was the weekend before. And I forgot about this. I was going through my camera roll last night, and I'm like, oh, man, we've been so jammed. You know, the first week back last week, I forgot about it. So I'm going through my camera roll, and I didn't post the picture, but I have it ready to go. I have it sitting on my Instagram right now, and I just hit publish. And I just published the photo. Hey, Coop, go to my Insta and also grab it and put it up on mjmorningshow.com. But folks, if you're not following me on Instagram, you should, because you never know what the hell's going to happen. You know, I might shoot a live video on a boat in Egypt, which I did.
Did you edit out the face?
I did. I blurred out the woman's face. Michelle said I got to blur her face out.
Okay, it looks like this. Your blur job makes it look like she's covered in bandages. That's all. I thought it took me a second.
She's the mummy. All right, so I blurred out the woman's face.
Say blur job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
There was a blur job.
Yes, it was a blur job. So this was crazy. I'm on a Delta flight, and this woman with a baby, an infant, I don't know, maybe 6 months old, 5 months old. It's a fairly new human. And this woman is at the front of the plane, the lavatory right at the front. This is a Boeing 737-800, a Delta flight. And this woman is changing her baby's diaper.
Ew.
In full view of the airplane. She didn't go inside the bathroom. She has the lavatory door. She's got it propped open. She's got the lavatory door propped open, and she's holding the baby for everyone in the cabin to see. She's got the naked baby right there in that snap. You can see, like, she's got the baby wipes in the whole crotch area. It's all covered up. And
why didn't she go in the bathroom?
She never put the baby down at all. She carried the baby like a football.
She is.
And she carried it in the left hand and did all the business with the right hand.
Yes.
That is some insane mom skills. Good for her.
I mean, what is this? But why did she go? And there's the baby changing table, albeit it's small. It's not huge, but in the lavatories on the airplanes,
there's a baby changing table in the airplane
right
bathroom?
typically right above the toilet, there's a little fold down so you can put a baby. It's probably just all riddled with germs and everything, but still, there is. But this woman is changing her baby in full view of the entire airplane. And wait a minute, it gets better. Look on the ground. What do you see on the ground, Fester?
Is that
It's the poopy clothes.
Yeah, all the poopy, the clothes.
The baby had a very poopy situation.
A blowout.
And she is dropping the poopy clothes on the floor of the airplane. So people walking to the bathroom are now going to have to potentially walk through the remnants of the poopy clothes on the floor of the airplane.
Listen, I got.
And by the way, this is just a stone's throw from the front galley. It's right next to the front galley where the flight attendants are bringing out the meals for first class and preparing drinks. I mean, why would this woman do this?
Yeah, I guess just to maybe the baby would be, if she shut the door and she's in there with her child, maybe the baby would be moving around too much. She doesn't want the baby to touch things in the dirty bathroom.
Or maybe the baby was so dirty she didn't want to make the rest of the bathroom a toxic scene. I mean, I understand the mom skills here, man.
No. Hold on.
Grody.
You're justifying this woman changing her naked baby?
I'm saying
in the front of the airplane for everyone to see and not going inside the lab?
I'm saying there's more to this story than what you saw from your seat.
Anytime there's a diaper explosion, it's just like all hands on deck. Do what you have to do.
But later on, I had to go to the bathroom. I had like 4 club sodas. So I went to the bathroom, and for the heck of it, I went to see if the baby table worked fine. I actually,
What?
I tested it out. I wanted to see, was it broken? It wasn't broken.
What a little rat.
What do you mean little rat?
What a Karen.
I'm not a Karen.
Who the hell drinks 4 club sodas?
Yeah, how
Club
thirsty
soda
are
me.
you?
Dude, I just came off of 24. I was still in the midst of like 24 hours plus of traveling from Port Galib to Hurghada. Remember, I drove 3 hours in the desert in the middle of the night to get to the Hurghada airport from Port Galib.
You walk
and
on
then,
the plane.
then I had to fly to Cairo after Hurghada.
You tell the flight attendant, listen, I want you to bring me a club
And
soda.
then 12 hours from Cairo to JFK. Then I flew from JFK to Tampa. And I'm thirsty. I'm trying to hydrate on an airplane. And I had to go to... So you don't think that I wouldn't test the baby table?
That is so weird. I can't believe
Why is
you
it
did
weird?
that. But because I can't believe you would risk touching something in a bathroom just to figure out if she...
I grabbed the paper towel. I didn't touch the little, fold the little device to unhook the baby table.
Gross.
And what did you do with this information aside from share it with us now?
Nothing. That's it. I didn't make it. I didn't grab the PA system and get on the. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not your flight attendant speaking. This is a passenger. Ladies and gentlemen, hi there. This is a passenger. Hi, this is Todd. This is Todd MJ, a passenger. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just saw the lady changing her baby outside of the bathroom for the whole plane to see, by the way, there's nothing wrong with the baby changing table inside. I just tested it out.
That would be funny.
This is your captain speaking. We have a lunatic on the plane who just hijacked the PA system.
Air Marshal. Jeez. If you want to see the photo, it's on my Instagram, Certified Todd Schnitt.
When's the last time you had to travel with a baby and do a change after a diaper blowout?
The last time I traveled with a baby was when my kids were babies. It's not like I have babies I travel with.
Look, this mom is under a very stressful situation. I think she's doing great. I got no issues with this at all.
Listen, I still can't figure out why she's changing the baby in full view and dropping poopy wipes and poopy clothes on the floor in the middle of the cabin.
That's a little
now,
much.
It is.
I'm sure it smells. Does everybody smell it in
Anyway,
the front row?
folks, you never know what's going to pop up on my Instagram feed. Give me a follow. And if you haven't seen all of my Egypt underwater Red Sea scuba videos, the dolphin that came right up to me, the turtle, the octopus, the blue spotted stingray, all the fish, the corals, it's all on my Instagram, Certified Todd Schnitt. So the word certified and then my real name, TODDSCHNITT, Certified Todd Schnitt. Give me a follow on my Instagram account. And then the show's Instagram is MJ Morning Show. So also give us a follow at MJ Morning Show as well. Never know what's going to pop up like this woman. I don't know why. Let me ask you a question. Why every year are they trying to make it sound like, oh, yeah, this is new, don't do it? So Easter is coming up. What warning always comes out as we get close to Easter?
Don't eat rabbit.
You're close.
Ooh.
You are very, very close.
Okay, I know what it is now.
Do I need to roll the pyramid countdown clock? Do I need to? What is always warned around Easter time?
All right.
Things that are warned around Easter. Yes, Fester.
The chocolate eggs are for oral use only.
No.
You're supposed to eat them. Nowhere else.
No.
Okay, that's not it. That's not it. I just thought of that while I was hearing the click, click, click.
No.
While I was hearing the chimes, I thought of that terrible joke. All right.
Every Easter, this is warned.
Right. Not what Roxanne said. Eating the delicious animals. Don't buy them for your kids.
Yes, that is correct.
Every year.
That is correct.
It's Easter. You want... Hey,
100% right.
Can we get a rabbit? You're like, yeah, sure, let's get a rabbit. And then it's a mess.
This is the first time I've heard of this. I thought that was a nice little gift to give kids. at Easter.
Yeah. It's nice and nice little gift for like a day, and then you're like, what the hell am I going to do with this rabbit? And then people just let them go in their neighborhoods.
I went to a party.
Roxanne, you are the problem. Roxanne,
I never bought anyone a rabbit. I thought you were allowed to.
Roxanne, you personify the problem.
All right, your kid's what, 4?
Yes.
She says, Mommy, I want a rabbit for Easter. And you're like, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's
like,
thematic. It's timely.
In a day, you'll hate your life.
Rabbits are stinky. What's their problem?
Let's get her an MJ Morning Show rabbit. Shop it off at Roxy's house.
Fox 13. The Fox 13 website has the perennial, the annual story. This is ubiquity personified. why animal officials are warning parents not to buy bunnies this Easter. It's not just this Easter, it's every Easter. Every single year, you always get like the Humane Society, the animal shelters, or saying, folks, parents, don't buy. It might be tempting, might be cute. Oh, your kids wake up, the Easter basket's there, and there's a cute bunny as well. Because every single post-Easter, there's this whole just influx of rabbits that people are trying to get rid of. Oh, they're so cute, they're fluffy. But they're messy. You got to take care of them. They really don't do much.
There's rabbits all over this parking lot. Let's go take one of those. My God, always.
It's because they do it like rabbits.
Well, that's the other part of why it's not a great idea to get rabbits.
Yeah, they're adorably fluffy, but the director of the Pasco County Animal Services is warning parents there's much you don't know about owning a rabbit, starting with perhaps the biggest shocker. They're not made for cuddling. You can't do that with a rabbit, says Mike.
What?
Says Mike Shoemate from the Pasco County Animal Services. Their teeth grow constantly. Rabbits bite.
Oh.
3 local animal groups, Hillsborough County's Pet Resource Center, Pasco County Animal Services, and the Humane Society of Tampa Bay, came together yesterday to educate the public why buying a live Easter bunny is a bad idea. This story is out every year. Roxanne, you know what? They're talking to you. They might as well just said, Roxanne Wilder from the MJ Morning Show, this is a message to you. Don't buy your kids bunnies for Easter.
I had no idea. I thought it was just a timely, sweet gift.
Isn't it true that you can litter box train your rabbit?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Like, I thought they were easy to take care of.
No.
I know a guy that got a rabbit for Easter and brought it for the kids, and his German Shepherd got a hold of it.
Oh, that's terrible.
It is terrible.
You
thought it was a toy.
Do you know who got rabbits for their kids back in the day? Dave, the dwarf's sister, got rabbits for her kids.
Oh, yeah, it was a male and a female.
Yeah.
That's right.
There was like 40 rabbits in their like Florida room.
Exactly.
Dave's like, hey, Fester, I need you to come over my house with your truck.
There were poops all over the place. They had rabbits all over the place. Seriously, it was like an explosion at the Nestle Toll House chocolate chip factory. The place was covered in rabbit turds.
So
it was Dave the Dwarf's sister's place.
Dave the Dwarf and I loaded up the rabbits in my truck and dropped them off in Cheval.
Great.
And we're like, have fun with your golf course views now.
Dumped
all through Cheval. If you see cats.
What year was this? Has the statute of limitations run out?
Doesn't matter. No, it was like 2006. If you see rabbits at Cheval or cats in Forest Hills, you could thank me. I'm responsible for both of those.
Great.
All Fester's fault.
All my fault. However, I'm not responsible for the chickens in Ybor.
Moving along. Don't get rabbits. You know, we've mentioned this story year after year on this program. This has come up over like 2 decades.
Are rabbits rodents? They kind of look like me.
They are. I don't think they are. I don't think they're in the rodent family.
I think they're vermin, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, from Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, they're vermin.
You vermin.
Are they? I don't know. I'll check that. Are rabbits rodents? I don't know.
I feel like
Who saw the creepy O.J. Simpson video?
Which one?
The one where he was lopping off heads? No, I missed that one.
The latest.
Oh.
Man, this is creepy. Now, do we have any details on where this is? Why were like 20-something young girls in O.J. Simpson's bedroom while he was sleeping? This is
the lookalike, Nicole lookalike.
Oh, yes. And then it gets even creepier because there's a young blonde that is almost a dead. Ooh, I shouldn't say dead ringer.
I'm telling you, she looks exactly like young Nicole.
This is
Sans
creepy. Can you sans or sans is the word? You mean sans like slash marks across the neck?
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you got me."
I don't know what's going on here. A group of young girls in tight clothing are in O.J. Simpson's bedroom while he's sleeping. What the hell? What is the explanation here? What is going on? This is bizarre. And the video has gone viral online. We don't know much. It's a TikTok video. Has anything else, Coop, can you see if anything else has emerged? But last night and yesterday afternoon when this story popped up, there's like no information on what these young women, they have to be like 20, 21, 22 tops.
How do they not dress up the Nicole one like Nicole or Ghost and then wake up OJ and be like, OJ, it's me.
Look at my neck.
Nicole. And they'd be like,
Nicole?
I'll kill you.
Here's the audio. Listen to this. This is the audio from the video that was posted.
Is it real? It looks kind of staged.
Listen, it could be staged, but again, why would these young girls be in a bedroom that O.J. Simpson is sleeping in?
It's
Here,
risky.
listen to the audio.
All right, let's go.
And then there's a guy, too.
Let's go. It's party time in the house. Let's get up. Let's get up.
Up and at 'em. Wiggy, wiggy, hands up your sneaky.
What?
Come on. The kids, man. The kids. Come on. The kids.
Is he mad?
I mean, it's bizarre. And then one of the girls says, wakey, wakey, hands off the snakey. No, you don't have to put the. It's just wakey, wakey, hands off snakey. And we have no explanation of what the heck is going on here.
Okay, do we know even where this house is?
We have no idea.
Where does OJ live now? Does he live in Florida
he's-
still
I
or
think
in
he's a
Vegas?
Floridian, yeah.
Is he still? Okay.
Brentwood.
The clip was posted to TikTok over the weekend showing O.J. Simpson in bed. There's like this young blonde that's almost, again, a dead ringer for Nicole. I feel bad saying dead ringer. I mean, do these young women know that you just walked into a bedroom and woke up a double murderer? Hello?
I don't think they realize.
OJ opened his eyes and like, I'll cut your heads off. You wake me up like that again.
OJ was not wearing a shirt. He's under blankets. And then you can also hear a guy's voice as well. I think whoever was holding the camera phone was the guy. Coop, can you find any explanation for this?
I'm seeing the same stories as yesterday. There's no update.
There's no update on how did these girls end up in O.J. Simpson's bedroom while he's sleeping.
I'm finding online that he currently lives in Las Vegas.
I think you're right.
Because the Florida State Attorney General advised the Board of Corrections that he was not welcome to stay in Florida. Remember that?
It's really risky of those women to go in that room.
It's really risky.
We don't know who the girls are. We don't know if this is real. We don't know if it's real, but I guess we don't know whether it's like a staged little, video prank of sorts.
What's the point? There's no point. Get it.
That's
It seems like it was just like
crazy.
a house party of some kind, and he'd already gone to bed.
Why is there a house party with 20-something-year-old young women in tight
house?
Because it's Vegas. That's what you do there.
And the juice is doing what old men do. They go to bed.
Right.
You wake me up again, the juice is going to cut your head loose.
If I let go snaky, I'm going to grab a knife. Watch out.
Wakey, wakey, hand off knife.
I mean, better off having my hand on Snakey than hand on a butcher knife.
All I got to say is don't forget your glasses, ladies.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you don't want OJ. You don't want to.
Poor Ron Goldman just wanted to return the glasses.
That was it.
That was it.
Ron Goldman, the waiter from that restaurant, just was bringing the eyeglasses or the sunglasses that were left, and
But
he ended up.
he was friends with her, too.
Yeah, he was. That's true. That's true. Unbelievable story. Anyway, the video is crazy, and I have no idea what it means. Hopefully, we get some background on this thing. All right, when we get back, man, we got a whole hour to go. When we get back, I got a little pet sitter nightmare. Oh, Fester, I got a lottery story for you, buddy. Got a lottery story for Fester. Oh. You know that show, Bar Rescue?
Yeah.
You know that show?
Yeah.
I got to go get that. There's a saleswoman here.
My friend used to be a camera woman on that show.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. There's a local story involving Bar Rescue. What's that guy's name? John Taffer or something?
I think so, yeah, Taffer.
So the show used to be on one network. Now it's like on Paramount, isn't it? It's the Bar Rescue show where the guy goes in
And he
and
saves a dying bar. He does like a bar remake.
oh, yeah, like it's a bar is just a total wreck. It's a total disaster, and he rolls in. But it's also reality television. So how much is real? How much is fake? Do you realize that guy rolled into town recently? The bar rescue folks came into town, and they rescued 3 local bars.
Really?
And I think they were like all in the Brandon area. Did you know this? I just found this out yesterday. All right, hold on a minute.
Well, the bars in Brandon are really that bad?
This is interesting. All right, hang on. We're loaded next, folks, here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. So please stand by. Got a solid hour. Fabulous producer here on the broadcast. 9 o'clock exactly. Final hour of the MJ Morning Show here on a Tuesday. It's PDQ's Day as well. We'll give away a $50 PDQ gift card in minutes. So PDQ's Day means you get free PDQ. $50 gift card in minutes. Stand by. Also, I had no idea that the Bar Rescue TV show with that John Taffer guy, they did 3 bar rescues like out in the Brandon area. I had no idea that Brandon had so many dump bars or what. Hold on. We'll get that whole story in a minute. And in fact, we're going to talk to one of our salespeople who apparently frequents all these bars. I'm like, I want to find out about that.
That's a real salesperson
wait a minute.
right there.
But then knows the owner of one of the bars that was rescued, and we're going to call him up as well. Which I've got questions because, I was always wondering about, how does that reflect really on the place? And all right, hold on. We'll get to that in just a second. A couple of quickies here. My brother just texted me and has a verdict on the video that is causing all kinds of controversy with Khloe Kardashian's butt, where she posted a video of her in tight spandex or lycra workout pants, and she's bending over, kind of down dogging it or whatever they call that thing.
Downward dog.
Whatever it is.
Down dogging is something completely different.
Yeah, look that up on the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so she's bending over, and people are like, oh, my God, what is that in her butt? And it looks like an implant. It's like she's got like a Frisbee underneath her buttocks. And then she tried to say, oh, no, that's just the seam in the workout pants. Nah. Anyway, my brother has a verdict. He only has 30 seconds because he's got surgery.
Took him long enough.
No, he sent me the text. I just saw the text, but he sent me the text pretty quickly.
Why don't you look at the brand of tights and see if there's a seam?
Froggy.
Sorry, that was a total accident. I'm trying to drink a Sprite.
What are you doing? Hey, Drew.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. All right, only got a second here. I know you're busy as well. You got to roll, but the verdict is in on Khloe Kardashian's buttocks, and she claims it's the seam in the workout pants. You, being a board-certified plastic surgeon, my brother Drew, what is the verdict?
I say the video is pretty blurry, like kind of low quality, but that doesn't look like any seam to me.
Whoa.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, you want to hear the... Oh, wait a minute.
No, not that. We want to hear this.
You want to hear... Yeah, that's what you want to hear.
Yes.
All right, what was that, Drew?
What I don't understand is what people's fascination is with the Kardashians in general.
Thank you.
Listen, amen, bro. And when I say amen, bro, I really mean bro, because it's my brother. Hey, bro.
Well, I'm glad you take that literally.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I try to avoid the Kardashians, but I thought that this was an interesting story because there's clearly some kind of alien object in her butt.
Look, I think that if you look through old pictures of the Kardashians in general and even statements that they've made, they're no strangers to plastic surgery. It's great for my business.
It is.
I don't see what the fascination is with the individuals themselves.
Yep.
I don't know what the world fascination is. It's just bewildering.
Yeah, it's good for your brother's business, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but you're saying it doesn't look like a seam.
No, it doesn't look like a seam at
all right, folks, and that's a professional opinion from my brother, the plastic surgeon from South Florida. All right, Drew, I got to roll. I'll talk to you soon.
No, I'm not a professional seamstress either.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Bye.
Thanks. All right, so that's the professional opinion from my bro. Fester, tell me about this Disney hand sanitizer. What's going on?
So I saw that it was recalled. MJ, I'm like 10 days removed from almost buying my daughter the Baby Yoda version of this. Because if it's Baby Yoda or Mandalorian or Boba Fett, my daughter's into it right now.
What are you talking about?
Well, here's the deal. A whole bunch of Disney-branded hand sanitizers have been recalled after it has been found that they're loaded with carcinogens.
I think it was on like an end cap at Walmart.
Yeah.
She legit pulled it off and she's like, let's get this Baby Yoda hand sanitizer. I'm like, put that back.
Star Wars hand sanitizer. They've got Yoda, Baby Yoda. They've got Mickey Mouse. And they're being recalled because they found benzene and methanol inside these hand sanitizer formulas branded with, because Disney bought the whole Star Wars deal, right?
Yeah.
For a fortune.
Do you make meth with methanol?
No. Methanol is an alcohol. But listen, does anyone want to know the rest of the story? Guess where the hand sanitizers are made?
Where?
China. They're made in China. Folks, I'm telling you right now, I am not using any hand sanitizer made in China. Folks, look at the labels. Do not buy hand sanitizer. I don't buy any food that's made in China. You know those high chews?
High chews?
You know the Japanese candies, high chew, H-I hyphen chew, C-H. Oh, they're like kind of, they're taffy-like fruity chews. And they used to be made in Japan.
Yeah, in America, we call them now and laters.
No.
Do you get high when you eat them?
They're called high chews. Come on, they're all over the place.
Okay.
Anyway, I saw a bag of high chews, and it says made in China. Pfft, no thanks. I'm not eating stuff made in China. I'm not using hand sanitizer made in China. I don't know what flipping chemicals, what kind of crap is in the hand sanitizer. So these Disney-branded hand sanitizers are made in China. It's got cancer-causing chemicals. Duh! Buy sanitizer that's made in USA.
Yeah, I almost had a whole squirt bottle of that in the house.
Hey, let me tell you something else about China stuff. When you check into a hotel, when you're at a hotel or a motel or a Holiday Inn, You ever go over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good?
Oh, my God.
Remember that song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
So when I go to a hotel or a motel and you've got the bars of soap, you got the little containers of shampoo and conditioner, how many of you check to see where that stuff is made?
I do, to make sure I've heard of the place in China.
Guess what? If that stuff is made in China, I'm not using it. I'm not putting shampoo that's going to seep into my scalp. I'm not going to use stuff made in China. I don't know what kind of dirty ditch that water came out of in China. I'm not using that stuff. So again, check your hotel, your motel, the shampoos and the soap, and see where the stuff is made. If it's from China, I'm not using that crap. I'm not putting that stuff on my body. And here's the latest. Disney granted a license to a company to make sanitizer with Yoda's picture and Mickey's picture.
Technically, it's Grogu, which is the name of Baby Yoda.
Whatever.
I don't want all the nerd herds to come after me.
They have regular Yoda, and then they have Baby Yoda.
That regular Yoda is Baby Yoda.
Whatever.
Old Yoda's not a thing anymore.
Okay.
It's all Baby.
All right.
Would you like my Disney Plus password to watch The Mandalorian?
No.
And now The Book of Boba Fett?
I don't.
It is
I
so
don't.
good.
I don't need your Disney Plus password. Anyway, bottom line is, I'm not putting anything on my body or in my mouth that's made in China. Listen. That's it.
What about Chinese food?
Listen, Chinese food that is made in America, great Chinese restaurants here in the Tampa Bay area or beyond, I've got no problem with that because that food is coming from the chicken, the vegetables. That stuff is being grown here for the most part. But as far as canned goods, I got a little issue. And
What about Chinese handcuffs? Have you ever seen those?
Those
it's
are
like a little.
There's a trick to getting out of them.
Yeah,
Rox.
there
You have
is.
to push.
No,
in.
you mean the bambooish kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like
Finger
it's like
cuffs?
Yes, exactly.
It's the Chinese torture finger trap.
Yeah,
That thing.
you buy that?
I think you guys are about to get canceled.
All right. Anyway,
They don't call those Chinese finger traps anymore.
yeah, they don't call it. Anyway, bottom line is, just read the labels. And you know what? I have a problem with hotel chains that use shampoos and conditioners and soaps that are made in China.
You have a fancy dinner. MJ's only going to eat off stoneware. Do not give him China. Don't do it.
No, I'll eat off of China, made in, made in I don't know,
England.
England or
China.
wherever the bone, or France, or wherever the bone China is actually made. Oh, and then I want to apologize again. I feel really, really bad. Before we get to the bar story, I feel really, really bad about something. Yesterday, when we were talking about the 60-year-old guy and the 20-year-old girl that got struck by lightning outside of the Yankees game at the Ray J parking lot over the weekend, and I said, 60-year-old guy with a 20-year-old, what is he, a sugar daddy? And then Fester told me, no, it's her father. I feel
Actual daddy.
I feel bad. I don't know why I didn't just assume it was. So they're big fans. They're from Chicago, right? And they love the Yankees. So they came to see one of the Yankees games here in Tampa.
Yeah, spring training game.
Exactly. And they end up getting struck by lightning over the weekend, right in the Ray J parking lot across the street from Steinbrenner Field.
So the story yesterday said he was 60. Then another story said in his 60s.
Right.
And then today I find out he's 74 years old.
Yeah, why is the age all over the freaking road on this thing? Anyway, they are lucky to be alive. Thank God. I'm happy. I'm thankful that father and daughter are alive. But did you hear some of the audio bites? This is some crazy stuff. I saw a bunch of the TV interviews last night. Coop, where's the audio from? Coop, which channel had this audio?
WFLA, Channel 8.
This is News Channel 8. They had audio from an interview. Listen to what the daughter said about the lightning strike.
There was a big, bright flash and a loud boom, and next thing I know, my ears are ringing. I see my dad flying through the air, smacking his head on the ground.
My God. And then
I didn't know lightning hit me. I woke up with my face in the mud and I couldn't move. I was 100% paralyzed. I thought I had a stroke.
My God. And then listen to this. Listen to what the daughter said.
Wearing a necklace when it happened and it melted through my skin.
She had a metal necklace and it melted the metal necklace onto her skin. Man,
Wow.
thank God they're okay. And again, I'm sorry for saying that the 60-year-old guy could have been the sugar daddy. I didn't think about her being actual daddy.
It's a father-daughter.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Big baseball
But listen,
fans.
I'm glad that they're okay. And I guess I think the Yankees are going to take care of them
I think they
with
gave
something.
a bag of swag and
No. They're going to invite him to an actual, I believe, game.
Okay.
I think the Yankees are going to invite them to a game in New York, like a real game. Listen, you get struck by lightning.
Are the Lightning going to invite them to a real game?
seriously.
That was what we said yesterday. Imagine you go to a Yankees game and you get struck by lightning. You'd at least expect to go to a lightning game if you're going to get struck by lightning. All right, so the bar rescue folks were in town, I guess, over the last couple of months. Anne Marie is one of our salespeople. She's an account executive here at Q105. And Anne Marie sees me in the hall yesterday after the show. We're talking. And Anne Marie says, hey, did you know that the Bar Rescue TV show and that John Taffer guy, they were in town and they were rescuing 3 different bars in the Brandon area? I'm like, really? Hey, Anne Marie from our sales department, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hello.
All right, so 3 bars. Now, they're not all in Brandon, and you know the names of all the bars, right?
Yep.
Because you go to all 3 of these bars.
Yes.
All right. So, Anne Marie, we've actually called you in here today to stage an intervention.
All right.
Good
So,
one.
what are the 3 bars?
So it's JF Kicks, and that's in Valrico.
All right, get a little closer to the microphone.
JF Kicks in Valrico.
Okay, JF Kicks, and then what else?
The Forge in Brandon.
The Forge in Brandon.
And AJ's on the River.
And AJ's on the River. And all of these places
are no longer those names.
They've all changed names?
Yes.
Well, part of this guy's deal is he comes in and he rebrands everything and changes the name. I mean, is that right?
Yeah, that's what he does.
Maybe.
All right, so Anne Marie, since you know these bars, you knew them before they had their bar rescue makeover, right?
Correct.
Were there problems in these locations?
No, not that I remember.
So you don't think there's any reason why? Because typically the place is a disaster.
Yeah, no.
Or business is just blowing chunks, and they agree to have the bar guy come in. So you're saying that you didn't see any problems with any of these bars?
Well, yeah, I did a little bit. Like JF Kicks, they didn't do anything with the patio, which is where they should have restored.
They should have used. You mean before the makeover, or after the makeover?
Both.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So who am I calling here? I'm calling one of the bar owners?
Yes.
And what's his name?
Patrick Crown.
All right. And Patrick Crown owned which place?
The Forge, which is now the Crown Irish Pub.
All right. Hold on. Let me get him on the phone. And I'm just curious how this stuff transpires.
So it was the Forge, and then Jake Laffer. What is his name?
No, it's not Jake Tapper. He's on CNN.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
John Taffer.
Automatic voice message system.
Oh, hang on a second. Is he not picking up? Hang on a minute. We're calling Patrick Crown. Let me try it again. All right, 813-449. All right.
So, MJ, I'm of the belief that everything you see on a reality TV show is staged.
Well,
me too.
And that's hello.
How's it going?
Hey, Patrick. Is this Patrick Crown?
Yeah, speaking. How you doing?
Hey, it's the MJ Morning Show Live. We're doing well. So, Patrick, you're now, the name of your place is now called what?
The Crown Irish Pub.
Okay. And prior to that, it was called?
The Forge Irish Pub.
And that's Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon, Florida, 109 West Bloomingdale Avenue.
Okay. All right. So what prompted you to invite the bar rescue folks in, or did they approach you, or did somebody recommend it to you? How'd this transpire?
So that's still a mystery. So according to the production crew, back in August, they were scouting the area, and they were sending in scouts to different bars for their last 6 months. And I don't know why they picked me, but it was a blessing in disguise. They did an amazing job.
All right. Now, were there problems prior to the makeover from Bar Rescue out in Brandon? Were there problems in your bar, or what did you perceive to be the issue that needed to be corrected?
So we first year of business, we rocked it, and then COVID hit us, and ever since then we've just been struggling. And I sort of give up on the place, you know. And then what they did is they saw that, and then what they did is give me identity. They turned it into a proper Irish pub. They put my last name up there, and it's just now I've got pride again.
Wow. All right. So you give thumbs up and you give great reviews to Bar Rescue and what they did to your place?
Yep. I mean, if you watch the TV show, I watched the TV show and I thought it was fake. But what they do is unbelievable.
All right, and listen, that always is, you know, on the forefront of my mind. Fester just brought it up as well. You know, with these reality TV shows, you think that it's all scripted and, you know, a lot of it's fake, that what you see transpire didn't happen that way. So you're saying there weren't a lot of TV tricks here, that what you see is what you get?
Yeah.
No, hold on a minute. Has your episode, hang on a minute. This is important, though. Has your episode aired yet?
No, it'll be May 29th, which is some day before Memorial Day.
Let me write that down. So May 29th?
Yeah, that's the Sunday before Memorial Day.
Okay, and it runs on Paramount Network, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, now I guess we ought to reserve total judgment on at least the production of the TV show until the episode runs, because a lot of times, you know, they'll make the story look good, or they'll change things, or they'll creatively edit to add drama and the cliffhangers and, you know, the shocked face and all that stuff. But you know what I'm saying. But you're telling me now, though, that as far, and when did they do the makeover? When were they in town shooting, and when did they make your place over? When was it?
I want to say about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, wow, this is fresh.
Yeah. You can still smell the fresh paint.
Yeah, how long did the total makeover take?
So it took them 36 hours. It was five days of shooting, and it took them 36 hours. We weren't allowed to be there to do the complete makeover, which is incredible.
You were not allowed to be there?
Didn't have a say in anything.
Oh, wow. All right, so do you know how much did they spend in your place?
So I was told between 50 to 70,000.
Wow.
Wow.
Sounds like a lot of money for a bar redo.
It is.
So they renamed your place the Crown Pub, right?
Crown Irish Pub, yeah.
Crown Irish Pub. So they had new signage as well?
New signage, stained glass windows, woodwork, curtains, lights, TVs, ice machines, hand sanitizer stations, bar stuff, bar counter, alcohol, everything.
Nice.
And what are your customers saying about the makeover at this point?
They love it. You know, it's actually more, it's comfortable because obviously I'm Irish. It feels like more of an Irish bar now.
Feels more authentic.
Wow. And then how about business? Is business up?
Business is slowly picking up, definitely. You know, the word around the town, people are coming in, popping their heads in, they're enjoying the atmosphere. I've got two phenomenal bartenders that did the TV show with me.
All right, I'll tell you what. We need to get you on, Patrick. We need to get you on. It runs on Sunday before Memorial Day, so we're off on Monday. We need to get you on Tuesday after it airs and get your opinion on the TV show after it airs, okay?
I don't know. I'll probably be hiding somewhere.
No, it'll be great.
Yeah, because we want to see, and that's always my concern is, you know, how are they going to make it look? Are they going to make you look like a dope on TV? And, you know, how could this guy run this place? You know, because you've seen the episodes where they do that. So are you a little nervous about that?
No, I signed up for it, so we have an expression. So we tell everybody, when everybody asks us about the TV show, like, what do you think you want to see? And then you're going to see blood, sweat, tears, and barf.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So let's make a date now. We'll talk to you right after Memorial Day, after your makeover episode runs with John Tapper, the bar rescue guy. Hey, buddy, Patrick, thanks for coming on. Top of the morning to you.
God bless.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, lucky charms, my friend.
They're magically delicious.
Is that an expression?
All right. Hey, Anne-Marie, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for setting us up on this thing, because so far he gives them really good marks.
Yeah.
But again, let's wait until after the episode runs. But up until now, he said his experience with them has been great.
He almost sounds like he doesn't care if they make him out to be a boob. He essentially got a whole new bar out of it.
That's what it sounds like.
And it's beautiful.
All right. Thank you, Anne-Marie. I really appreciate the story.
Anne-Marie, real quick, where's it located? It's in Brandon, but where is it?
On Bloomingdale Avenue, in
Yeah.
between, right on the corner of John Moore and Bloomingdale.
And now it's called the Crown Irish Pub.
Mhm.
Formerly
The Forge.
Formerly the Forge. All right.
Irish Pub.
All right. Thank you, Anne-Marie. I appreciate it. All right, I'm running a little late here. Final chunk of MJ Morning Show coming up. I got a $50 PDQ gift card here on PDQ's Day that we're going to give away. Keep listening. It's all on the way here on the MJ Morning Show. And I got a lot of stuff. Final chunk of the show is going to be loaded. Where the hell did Froggy go? Froggy just evacuated 20 minutes ago. Where'd he go?
I don't know what his deal is today.
Man, I'll tell you. Well, there's something else with Froggy, and if I've got time to bring it up, I will. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. But I got a couple of curious things going on here. Hey, let's talk zero res for a minute. You know what? Hey, I just thought of it. Let's say they don't have the budget to fix the carpet. If your carpet is just a stained, mangled mess, and you're like a bar owner or restaurant owner, call Zero Res.
They get your carpet looking brand new.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If you want to... 305 MJ and the crew. Is Froggy gone? Did Froggy leave?
I don't know what his deal is in general. He seems like he was a little unplugged today.
Well, let me tell you, I got a string. Let me fade this on here.
I don't know if now's the time to bring this up.
I'm not gonna say exactly what it included, but I got a string of just like disgruntled texts from Froggy last night. Well, Coop, why do you have a smirk on your face? Yeah, go grab Froggy's mic. It's wide open because he hasn't been here in half an hour.
Oh, I like this spot.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it all nice and warm
Yeah,
for
well,
Froggy in case he comes back.
That spot might be available. Might be MJ, Fester, Coop, and Roxanne. I don't know.
Oh.
That's a terrible show. I'd miss Froggy.
That's not.
Call Froggy up for a second, see if he'll pick up.
Is he?
He literally has not been in the studio for.
Hello?
Are you okay?
Dude, where are you?
Hello?
Yeah, hey, it's the show. It's MJ. We're live. Where are you?
I had an important call.
Dude, you've been gone
Just got off of it.
Dude, you've been gone for 37 minutes.
No, I haven't. I left at 4 minutes before break, you imbecile.
Hold on, you were in here during the bar rescue thing?
Yes.
You didn't say a thing.
I was listening to her talk about the bars. Leave me alone.
All right, listen. Hold on, was he in here, guys?
He was in there for the beginning of the break. I don't know when he left. Froggy.
I had a call I had to take.
Froggy, listen. Froggy, you seem on edge today.
Well, also, I don't know if you heard what I just said because you're not in the studio, so probably not because you were probably on some other call. Well, Froggy, I didn't discuss exactly what it's about. I haven't mentioned any specifics, but
There's nothing to discuss.
well, listen, I got a string of disgruntled.
There's nothing to discuss.
What?
There's nothing to discuss.
All right, hang up your phone. He's in the studio now. No, sir, I haven't mentioned what it is. I have not mentioned to the.
Turn your phone off.
Unplug your phone. Just turn your phone off. All right. Well, I guess I can just hang up on it.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I didn't reveal what
There's
it's.
nothing. What are you talking about?
All right,
Well,
listen.
hang on a minute. I got a lot to do here. Let me just speak my piece. Fester said you seemed disheveled today, and then I said to Fester just a moment ago.
He
well,
said disheveled. You said disgruntled.
Well, I said that I got a whole string of disgruntled texts from you last night.
And that's personal between me and you. That's
It
not,
is.
not to be discussed.
You're right. I'm not going to discuss it on the air. Well, yet.
I'm just overworked.
Well, I'm not mentioning it on the air. The crew doesn't know what it's about. But last night, I took a little nap. Actually, I fell asleep during the NCAA championship. You know, Michelle's upset because Carolina lost. And, of course, Michelle's criteria for wanting North Carolina to win is because she likes North Carolina barbecue. Oh, and
the color blue.
And she grew up in Virginia, right above North Carolina. So, obviously, with the Kansas, the Jayhawks winning, Michelle's not happy. So, maybe halfway through the first half, I dozed off. And I wake up, and there's like 8 texts in a row from Froggy, and it's like this disgruntled string. By the way, I like the word disgruntled.
You live by it.
Yeah, no, I don't live by it. I like using the word disgruntled. It's one of my
favorite. It's
favorite.
got a grunt in there. It's got a diss.
It's like one of my favorite words, disgruntled. So I'm not going to reveal what it is just yet. It might come up at a later date.
No,
but,
it shouldn't. And if it does, that's not going to be good for you.
Well, are you
smack you around?
Are you over this disgruntlement?
I think he was just venting. I think every point he made was accurate.
How do you know what I said?
I think I know what your complaint is.
Fester doesn't know. Fester hasn't seen the text.
Fester's acting like you read the text.
Nope.
I think you're disgruntled in general because you came in here with a chapped ass all day.
I'm just tired. That's all.
I think you guys all sound like you're in a relationship and you're getting.
Why don't you guys get off
Hold
me?
on.
God, I'm tired of you.
Was this just last night, just one-off venting, or is this?
No, this is every day.
All right. Froggy's disgruntled. At some point, it's going to have to come to light. Hey, did you see the presser with Chad Chronister yesterday with the gas bandits?
No. What did he say?
Well, we got more details. We knew what the story was, essentially. We knew that there was a ring of gas thieves running around the Tampa Bay area, and the presser happened yesterday. Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Chronister had a presser, and discussed about his agency investigating beginning back in February after 2 Circle K stores, one on Highway 41 in Ruskin and the other on 41 in Apollo Beach. They did the accounting, and they had a massive discrepancy in the amount of fuel that was gone versus the amount of money that should have been collected for the fuel. And Chronister, the sheriff of Hillsborough County, said that these suspects in this ring used 7 different trucks to steal over $60,000 worth of gasoline.
That is so much gas.
Yeah. And the surveillance video, it showed these guys would pull the vehicles up to a particular pump, unlock the pump. They would remove a device that's used to control the price display and then put in a homemade, rigged up device, and they were able to pump the gas into large containers. And then they would take the gas to a different location near Tampa International Airport and the Orient Road Jail, so 2 different spots, and they sold the gas at a discount.
What a bunch of conniving snakes.
They were even wise to the fact that when gas prices rose, they would raise their rates and charged at $1.3 a gallon to fill a tank. 6 suspects in total, I saw the mugshots, were arrested. One of the individuals that they're still looking for fled to Cuba.
Okay, so they didn't get him.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, he took a boat to Cuba. He's going the wrong way.
He had plenty of gas for the boat.
Yeah, he did. They have all kinds of charges. They've got RICO. So those are federal charges, right? If there's racketeering, the RICO charges, that's a federal charge. Grand theft, accessing computer electronics without authority. More charges could be on the way. A lot of gas rackets going on. These guys would open up the device and they would tamper with the electronics. So they would pay just pennies for all this gas, apparently. And did they even pay at all?
I think it was a severely reduced rate, and then they did that on a credit card, so they never went inside the store, so nobody was really any of the wiser at the time.
What a racket.
So that's one of the rackets. And then the other rackets are the people that will pull a truck, a van, a trailer over the top of the gasoline filler caps in the parking lot where the gas tankers put the gas into the ground. And another racket that's been going on for years is you'll have a truck that'll pull over the top, and inside a trailer or the bottom of a van, there's a trap door. And they've got a big storage container inside the vehicle or inside the trailer, and they put a hose down into the tank, and they suck the gas right out of the ground. They pump it right out. While a truck is sitting on top of the tanks in the ground. That's another one of the big rackets that's going on. All right, Fester in the lottery. It's kind of a love-hate relationship, right, Fester?
Right now, it's a hate-hate relationship because
has been for a while, huh?
I've had a string of bad luck with my scratchers. And have you seen the new $50 scratcher that the Florida lottery has?
There's a $50 scratcher?
I just saw it for the first time last week, and I'm like, what the
my God. I know $20 scratchers. For my first crack at these expensive scratchers, remember a couple months ago, I bought some $30 scratchers, but there's a $50 scratcher now?
Yeah, I saw it for the first. It's like a super payday, but a $50 scratch-off ticket.
Now, what do you make out of this? This is not Florida. This is Virginia. A Virginia woman threw away a winning $110,000 lottery ticket.
How much?
110 grand.
So how did she know she threw it away? And
I'm going to tell you, Mary Elliott is her name. She panicked after she learned that she had matched all 5 numbers in the Cash 5 with Easy Match in Virginia, but threw away the winning ticket. And this is according to the Virginia Lottery press release. She went digging through the garbage. She found the ticket, claimed her prize. But then she ran into another problem. The barcode couldn't be scanned because There were food stains all over the ticket because the ticket was thrown away.
The ticket is your receipt. You can't damage it. You got to keep those tickets in good condition.
Yeah.
You can't bring it back with ketchup and mustard all over it.
Luckily for this woman, the Virginia lottery, they were able to confirm her prize, and she got her $110,000.
So it sounds like she probably didn't learn her lesson. Take better care of her stuff.
Oh, she still got the money.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. What you said, it sounds like she what?
Didn't learn her lesson.
I mean, if she would have, if it would have cost her the cash.
No, I think she's learned her lesson now.
And she has the money.
No, I think the fact that, no, she's learned her lesson because she had the ticket, found out she won because she said, oh, those are my numbers. Oh, my God, where's my ticket? And then she threw the ticket away, and she has to go through all the trash. And then the barcode couldn't be scanned because of all the food stains on it from the trash bag.
And, of course, that night was taco night, and all the taco beef juice was there.
No, I think she has learned her lesson.
I hope so.
Yeah, now, you just hold on to your lottery tickets.
Yeah, the lesson is don't eat tacos on lottery night.
We mentioned this much earlier. Yeah, really. There's nothing about tacos here, Fester.
With its soil.
Why do you keep putting this?
Taco meat is very runny. I mean, if you have a lottery ticket and you smack it with some taco meat that you just discard in the trash, it can ruin the ticket.
In the sour cream.
A little bit of guacamole. Guacamole cannot be good for lottery tickets.
Oh my God. And what if the guacamole's made from
avocados from Mexico?
Yeah, how about that?
The short answer to that is C.
No, the short answer is the actual truth. It was coffee grounds. Seriously, that's true. That was in the press release. It was coffee ground stains that destroyed the barcode on the lottery ticket.
Yeah, wet coffee grounds are awful.
All right, we mentioned this earlier this morning, just kind of in passing. The Southwest passenger. This is awful. And listen, I want to handle this very, very delicately.
You saved the most salacious for the end of the day.
This guy apparently handled it 4 times on the Southwest flight.
As delicately as you're going to handle this.
We're talking about a tubing?
I dumped that.
You can't dump somebody's name!
Oh, you're talking about Jeffrey Toobin from CNN.
What other...
All right. I'm sorry. All right.
As obscure
That's what I always think of. Whenever I hear that, that's the first person.
It's a verb now.
That might have been a premature dumping. I'm sorry.
You think?
All right.
That's what it is now.
All right. This is a terrible story. Antonio Sherrod McGarity.
Whoa.
This guy insisted he did nothing wrong. Man, this guy has got a warped sense of right and wrong then.
He's got a warped name. He's like Italian and Irish.
God. Here's what happened. This dude is on a Southwest Airlines flight. He's flying from Seattle to Phoenix. This guy's now facing a bunch of federal charges. This guy pulled down his pants and personally manipulated himself at least 4 times in front of a female passenger.
Oh.
It began shortly after takeoff and then happened several times, at least 4 during the flight from Seattle to Phoenix.
My goodness. How long is that flight?
Seattle to Phoenix, if I were to guess...
2
Seattle to Phoenix, I'm going with 2.5 hours.
That's a lot of work.
Would be my guess.
At what point did somebody make a complaint? Because if it happened 4 times, what are you getting fed up by like time 3? You're like, all right, this is the 4th time.
If you do it again, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. That's it.
Seriously? Yeah. One more time.
Antonio Sherrod McGarity, the guy was arrested by officers from the Phoenix Police Department. He was on Southwest 3814. It landed at Sky Harbor on Saturday. The story just came out yesterday. McGarry told cops he did nothing wrong, and he thought that it was just kind of kinky. This guy's got mental problems. This guy is personally pleasuring himself 4 times on a Southwest flight in front of a female passenger in his row.
So he keeps doing it. She keeps asking him to stop. Is that what was?
Well, I don't know why you don't go to the flight attendant immediately, and this guy should have been, handcuffed and duct taped to a seat or something.
Listen,
or
mister.
Maybe even an emergency landing.
This is your first warning. All right, you're on strike 2.
That's it. Strike 3. In my league, we go 4 strikes. Let's not go for strike 4.
Don't say strokes.
Strike 3.
Roxanne? What?
Dump that, MJ.
I didn't hear what I was reading. What?
Roxanne, Strikes and strokes. Never mind.
Oh, geez.
Roxanne.
Anyway, I was reading part of the police report.
Roxanne's is dragging the whole show down with her filth.
From the incident report, McGarity was seated in row 11. He was in seat 1F for fiddling with my junk.
That's right.
And the female witness was seated in 11E. So,
for enough already.
I mean, right next to the guy. So if you know how the airline seats are, it's A, B, C, and then D, E, F. So he had the window. She had the middle seat. She had the dreaded middle seat on the Southwest flight. Shortly after takeoff, and while the aircraft was in the air, McGarity exposed his junk by pulling down his pants and shorts and began doing what he did. When the female seated next to him noticed, she began taking pictures of McGarity. When he fell asleep after he was doing his thing for about an hour, the female passenger told the crew member, why didn't this woman tell the crew immediately?
Just wait a little longer.
Why would he let the guy do it for an hour?
I mean, she's naturally a polite person.
Golly.
What's going on here?
That's outrageous.
All right, I'm not going to interrupt you, but when you're done, I'm reporting this.
It's not until he fell asleep after he'd been,
he knocked himself out.
After he'd been tugging for an hour?
All right, according to the Southwest website, that's a 3-hour flight.
I guess 2.5.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's in the upper twos. They have 3 on their website. But in 3 hours, a third of it was just round 1.
Oh, my God. Anyway, the female passenger then told a crew member what she had witnessed, and they allowed her to move to another seat. Well, listen, there are no assigned seats on Southwest. You can move anytime you want, right?
Yeah, you can. Well, not once you're flying. That would be rude, right?
Is it more rude to stay next to the guy?
I don't know if I could turn away.
All right. Then there's an element to the story that I cannot even remotely discuss on the air.
Give us a hint.
No, there is no way whatsoever. In fact, I need some hand sanitizer that's not made in China just to sanitize my eyes right now from the police report that I read.
Well, come on, give us a guess.
No.
Does that have to do with...
No, I'm not. No. No. I just don't know. Why would this passenger allow this to go on for that length of time without alerting a crew member? That, to me, that's very problematic. I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense.
Did you see the part about their exchange? According to the FBI interview?
Yes.
Is this the part that you're skirting around?
No. No. McGarity advised that he asked the female witness if she minded if he did what he did.
No, the old Louis C.K.
According to McGarity, the female witness put her hands in the air and said, "It really doesn't matter."
It really doesn't matter what I have to say.
Listen, that's not going to get this guy out of a legal jam.
What's her problem?
This guy's in trouble. Well, listen, what's her problem that she didn't report this immediately or get up if a guy is doing this? No, there's another element to the story from the actual police report that is, I got to stop. I might have to end the show right here.
Are we going to post it at least at mjmorningshow.com or put a link on our Facebook page?
No.
Oh, great.
I know what it is.
Oh, man. All right, I'm leaving it there. All right, a couple of things before we get out of here. Did you see they brought the dead body of a rapper to a D.C. club and they propped the guy up inside the club?
That was awesome.
I saw a headline that said Hip Hop Weekend at Bernie's.
Hey, Washington, D.C.'s Bliss nightclub, they've apologized because of what's been described as a horrific spectacle.
You're right. People were vibing out.
The body of a rapper who was killed. Rapper Gunu, Goonew, was displayed on stage at the club. They held a memorial in the club. This hip-hopper was shot dead, 24 years old, and he was shot.
It was a concert. It wasn't a memorial. It was
his
last show.
The concert was his memorial.
It was a memorial. And they brought the guy's body into a club, and they prop him up on stage.
And then they had, like, fireworks at the end.
My God.
He didn't flinch at all.
That's nuts.
That's a big thing in, like, other countries, I think.
Before I give away the PDQ gift card, $50 PDQ gift card here on PDQ's Day. Hey, guys, yes or no, is Tiger Woods going to play?
Play what?
In the Masters. They thought Tiger Woods was going to lose his leg after that bizarre crash where something happened.
He's already played.
No. I'm talking about playing.
Not in the Masters, but he's played golf again.
I know, but I'm talking about, is he going to play in the Masters this weekend? I guess we're going to find out Thursday. Is that still what they're saying?
Shouldn't he know by now? It is Thursday?
There were stories that he might not walk again. They thought he was going to lose a leg after he rolled that, what was that, the Genesis SUV over multiple times. And now he could actually play in the Masters this weekend?
That's incredible.
It really is absolutely incredible. Unbelievable. All right, guys. Roxanne, speak now, forever hold your peace. Anything else that we missed on the show today?
I'm out. No.
All right, but tomorrow you got something for us, right?
I'm cooking up something.
All right, you want to give us a little hint here? Roxanne is cooking up something for tomorrow's MJ Morning Show.
Something I make for my kids.
Oh, God.
Something you make for your kids, and you want us to eat it? Is that it?
Yes. You're going to be my guinea pigs.
All right, Fester, anything before we get out of here?
I feel it's inappropriate for you to ask us to hold our pieces after that last Southwest story.
I'm holding mine.
Stop. We'll go straight to HR with that.
All right. Folks, we're out of here. Let's do the PDQ gift card. $50. Thanks for being patient as well here on PDQ's Day. If you would like a $50 PDQ gift card, we'll take caller number 50. 800-990-1047.
Man, we're rocking.
We are. Gonna prop your body up on stage here at the MJ Morning Show, Froggy.
Yeah.
All right, caller 50 now, 800-990-1047. If you're caller 50, you get a $50 PDQ gift card. Folks, good luck and have a fantastic day. Website is loaded, mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com. Of course, MJ TV. If you didn't watch the live stream, the replay is available whenever if you want to see us operate in the studio. Folks, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, and